Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. That was a good start. My name is Lauren Blair. We're so glad you're with us tonight at TVON. And we've got an exciting show for you. It is a live show from Los Angeles, and we've got 3 hours, and it is Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? It is Wednesday, right? Yeah, it is Wednesday. It's either Monday or Wednesday, and so we've got an incredible show for you. We've got an exciting lineup. There are highlights. So let me tell you right off the bat what we have, because there is a museum stone you need to see tonight. It is in Tanzanite. It is Blue Wing Block D. It is a nearly 11 carat. Now that may sound like it should be on the pricey side. It is not. It is gorgeous. So if you've been waiting on the perfect Blue Wing Block D, it is here. You got to see it. Great diamonds as well. Classic mounting. Then we also have a yellow diamond, and there aren't many left. We know that. We know how really, really limited the yellow diamonds are. So for really, truly one of the last times, we're going to see a 1 carat 01. It's a VS stone. It is one of the classic mountings. We actually upgraded a classic for you to make it even better and even more special. And we have. So this is something that we were warning about months ago. It has now happened. Have you noticed there are no new pink diamonds? There have been none. Zero. We used to see a couple a day. There'd be 2, 3, sometimes 1 an hour. We are limited like no other. We have found one incredible stone. Actually, it was a collection of a brand new parcel of some different colors of diamonds. We had one pink stone that is practically lavender. We're not going to go overboard and call it purple, but it is really, really saturated. It is here. It's a 20-pointer, and we're going to do something amazing because we'd really like to give you one last chance at a pink diamond while it is here. So there have been no new ones. That is likely to proceed throughout the rest of time here because they're so pricey when you have access to anything. So what we're going to bring you is a really important 20-pointer, and I hope you can stay with me. Actually, we're not going to wait too long to show that to you. So if you've been wanting a pink diamond, or maybe you've just been a little sad, like, where have they been? Where have they gone? What happened? This is the night you get your pink diamond, and it's 20 points. So that is normally, if you're already thinking back to what you've seen in the past and you're thinking, yeah, 20-point pink diamond is usually around $6,000 or $7,500. Well, we've got a surprise for you. So stay with us for that. Also, bringing back some classics like a heart-shaped pendant that's actually a full necklace. We're actually going to bring some very important hoop earrings that are actually the 312s. It was just the other day I had just about every bigger style hoop. We decided after going through our inventory, we have a couple of pairs left of a 312 variety. It's the inside-out style. It is one of the larger carat weights we do, but usually that larger carat weight requires a larger hoop. And not everybody's looking for a 1.5 or 2 inch. So today we're going to bring you the 1 inch style that's got 3 carats plus in diamonds. It is also a brand new reduced price. Since there are only a few pairs left, they're here, they're in stock, they're made, they're ready to go. We thought we'd clear them out for you. So that's coming up on this Wednesday as well. Plus wheels are here, your requests are here. I hope so. At least we hope that we can get you whatever you'd like to see. And a couple of new certified sapphires are also on the way. There's the most gorgeous tourmaline. If you love Paraíba, listen, there's a run on Paraíbas. We know what's happening with Paraíbas. There's that 63-pointer I've been telling you about. They gave it to me again, and it's a 63-point stone. 63-point Paraíba, it's $7,000. It's right here. Then there is a stone today that is the look of Paraíba, but it's 5 carats plus. And wait to see the price tags. So we're going to get some really great pieces, one of a kinds, of course, throughout really a lot of the show. And also, you know what else is here, hoop lovers? We got demontoids. Russian demontoid hoop earrings are also here. So that's exciting. Only we've got 2 pairs left, though. That's it. So that's coming your way. So anything you'd like to see through the course of the show, let us know. We are here to help you with those ideas. Plus, one more thing, 2.5 carat diamond. There's a yellow diamond. It's here. It's $251, and it's in a really incredible style. So that's also coming your way. And you know what's been happening when we have anything in the 2.5 carat range? It's flying out of here. So we're going to see that as well. So let's get started. Actually, something really affordable. Actually, our most affordable ever on the pink diaspora category. This is that rare, mined for only 30 days in total. Back about, gosh, that was about 2-3 years ago now. This was 30 days of mining. It produced only a couple of handfuls of stones. And we've actually got our most affordable one here right now. Take a look at this. This is a beautiful pinky lavender purple diaspora. It is really, we call it pink diaspora in the industry. That's what we call it. It's item number 552, but it's actually going to be that more lavender kind of color with some ultraviolet blues as well. And it is a 120. So this is not for lacking of size here, but there is an incredibly affordable price tag coming up on this one. So I just can't say enough about it. So we'll try to work on that humming, Tony. I know you're probably on that already, but we'll try to work on that. And here's what we've got for you, a really special value. So come on in. We want to start off right? Let's get this show kicked off. It's kind of like the beginning of our week, even though it's the middle of the week, because, you know, we were off yesterday. So got a lot of brand new for you. And this is the Carat 20 with 88 points in diamonds as well. And a double halo all the way around it. Diamonds down the sides of the band. And we're going to blow it out right now for one caller. And this is how we do it. And this is going to be a little hint for you. This price will be better than the price of the mounting on its own. Can promise you that. There is no question 88 points in diamonds should need to be more than where we're taking this right here and now. So all you can do is just come on in and dial in early, and we'll see if we've got the value of a lifetime for you. And I think we will see it right here, because guess what's also happening? It's not that $29.99 price tag anymore. We'll try it on for you as well. Get ready, because this one is super affordable and it's rare. We know that Diasports, typically we've seen the Turkish material that's got a totally different color. It's kind of a green golden color. This is very different, and then it has a lot of that beautiful pink to start with, the purples and the blues, and that's very highly pleochroic. So you've got that as well. But there's only one, and it's not even $1,000. Okay, we're not even making it $9.99. That's how fair and how affordable this is. So come on in. We are ready to help you own something special here. Get something different and rare and lots of diamonds. And can you believe it? It's not even $9.99. We've got a better value than that. So come on in as quickly as you possibly can. What can I tell you? We are starting off with what we're going to see really throughout the show, but this is just a mega value on such a rare stone. And of course, only a little bit of mining. I don't know of anywhere else that has this, by the way. You can search retail. You can search up and down the dial of television. You can search even museums. I have yet to see a pink Diasport in a museum display, and that is because they're so new. So it's not like museums just bring in new inventory every day, right? So this is something you're going to be very, very excited to own, I think. And it's just a pretty stone on top of that. And it's not even $950. We're going to blow it out for $949 if you'd like that one. And then we've got an incredible opal coming up. I will get to those Russian diamante hoops. They're kind of a huggy style too, which I know is super hot right now. Probably the hottest size of hoop you can get out there. So we're looking forward to that one and much, much more. So just let me know if there's anything we can find for you. Well, you already had a request. We're all taken care of there. All right. So then get ready, because big top of the hours are here. We've got this gorgeous tourmaline. You know, there's a nice reduction. Do you remember the massive black opal earrings we have that are truly, talking about museum, they are two gorgeous coordinated stones? Well, those are coming up at a huge discount. And then if you've missed out on all the 2.5 carat yellows, every single one of them that I brought you lately is gone. We've got a one-of-a-kind opportunity for you on a 251. So let's get to it. Russian diamante hoops are coming up, and then we've got that gorgeous black opal for you, and there's even a fire opal pendant and a white diamond deal. Okay, if you want the deal on white diamonds, we better get to this early. So this is designer, and really quickly here, this is one of those pieces. It's, I know when we're in the category of diamond rings, typically everyone just thinks diamond ring. They think about engagement styles, wedding sets, that kind of thing. Really, really traditional, right? Double halos, solitaires, that kind of thing. This next piece is really meant for people who just love diamonds, who don't necessarily need that left-hand ring finger piece, but maybe you want something more stylized, more unusual or unique. That's what we're going to bring you right now, which is actually going to be right hand ring, maybe middle finger index, because it's so large and sizable. But this is a value worthy of 8 minutes into the show, because it happens to have our 70-point center stone. That is a mega, mega diamond. To get in the white diamond category, it's not only that, though, it's also got two halos. By the way, that pink Diasport is verifying, but it's still here at the moment. We'll let you know where that stands. Just to show you from a distance away here how incredible this is as a look. I'm giving you this, you know, kind of fair and advanced warning, because it is so affordable for a diamond ring. Because I think we all know jewelry well enough to the point where if I say the carat weight, like 70 points, you're probably imagining a certain price in your mind. I even had an 81 pointer. What was it, on Monday? And guess what? That 81 pointer was still $3,000, and it had less diamond weight overall. So let's take a look at this, and we'll move that pink Diasport side, and here's your big, big, big fancy cut. I'll let it sit here for a minute, but just don't worry. I'm going to prop it up for you so you can see it, but I want to zoom back because it needs a lot of room. It's one of those bigger, oversized rings. I think that's going to be the only thing that keeps everybody out, is the fact that it is so large and oversized, and you see there how that is going to be that fabulous rhombus cut, as we learned in geometry a long, long time ago. Now look at this item number going way back, 1110196, and that should tell you some of this value. But don't think that a rhombus cut is not going to be giving brilliance, because it does. You see the blues, the yellows, the reds, the oranges all happening off those different facets, but it's also a 70-point center. So that's where it begins. Then we add 94 points in diamonds around it, And all of that said, two-tone gold. Look at this. You've got it as is. There will be a reason why we can't even change the gold or remake it or design a band again around it, because of the fact that it is so incredibly affordable like it's going to be. Now, let me also show it to you on. Every diamond in this ring is VS. So when we say VS, I had that question the other day, it's VS average, right? Some are VS1, some are VS2. So we talk about VS because, you know, each one's going to be a little bit different. That doesn't make a visual difference at all. Here's what it looks like on the hand for you. So you can see that's a nice size ring. Obviously, we are really proud to have that unique cut, so they fashioned the ring around it. They created the design to really match and follow the lines of that unique stone. And nobody's on the phone lines, and that's because we're all expecting maybe a $59.99 value with the best case scenario. This gets a lot better, and trust me, far more value than you can even imagine. This is the finishing on the inside all the way through, so you see how that's really, really well done. The yellow gold, the white gold goes with everything. You put it on every single day, whether that's your right hand ring, whether that's just because you love diamonds and you love white diamonds and what they're doing there in that VS quality that is so amazing. There is a sensational value. And I'll tell you right now, this is a blowout for the mounting like we saw in the Diaspora. This is your chance to own it when it's not even $5 or $4 or $3 or $2,000. The giveaway is here. And this is where you will be, as usual here. It's going to be rewarding those of you who are fast on the phones, no doubt about it. And actually, let me hold it there and then walk right around and zoom in a little bit so you can see as close up without blocking any of that gorgeous design. So the two rows around it are pave. You've got this incredible center stone, and as it is, we're going to size it for you. It is not even going to be $29.99 or $2,000. It's not $19.99. And this is for, you guessed it, I mean, this is a carat plus. We're talking about a carat and a half plus in diamonds. Amazing, amazing look here, because you're getting so much to love about this piece. And yes, it's designer and unique, so that you've got the highest quality diamonds, but not a style everyone's going to see in every single store, because just that center stone alone is really unique as well. That's not a cut we see very often. It's an expensive cut to do. It's a carat 64 in diamonds. We're not even making it $19.99 or $18.88 or $17.99. It is a one only, and that is why you want to dial in as quickly as you can, because trust me, there will be several people on this one just because of the value. And for anybody who knows, these premium cut diamonds go for a premium price tag. They do. This is not your typical cutting of diamonds. So that's where you see what should be a lot more money because of the cutting of that 70 pointer, which is almost 3/4 of a carat. Instead, it's not even $17.99. We're going to blow it out for $1,777 only. That's it. That's all. It's for one caller. It's an amazing value because a carat 64, even if you had 164 individual stones at one point each, that would be a great value. But instead, to have $1,777 and get this entire ring is really impressive with a 70-point center stone that is so sizable as it is. So here we go. It's going to be our last 30 seconds on this one. We'll see if we can help our fabulous whoever diamond collectors are. And that's another thing. I think we think about collecting different shapes and sizes and styles of tanzanite, for example, because a lot of us do. This is where you would maybe have that opportunity to even collect different cuts of diamonds, and that would be an idea as well. So $17.77. We got our final 25 seconds remaining on that one, and then we'll see who's got it. That Diaspora's here for $9.49. Then we have the big yellow diamond that's here, gorgeous opal earrings, and let's get to our demantoid hoops. See, I'm holding it there because it does this when you see it like that. We don't like that. So let's just show it on the hand one more time so you can see the size and how elegant that is and how it's going to actually be that knuckle to knuckle kind of presence that it has there, as you see, and it's only $17.77 if you like it. So welcome to Wednesday. It's really, really, really good. So again, fabulous value. Enjoy it if you get it. Let's keep moving. We have Russian demantoid earrings next. There are hoops. This is really considered, now you could consider this a huggy style if you'd like it as a 1/2 inch, which usually, again, just that really wearable. But you know, with a 1/2 inch, that's going to be working for everybody. Are we still working on the buzzing sound, Tony? That horrible, awful sound. Nobody's going to be able to watch 3 hours of this show without that noise going through. So we're working on that, I hope. So our audio assist hopefully is going to be better soon. But look at this. This is going to be item number 9206, which is going to be our Russian demantoid hoop. Now, we only have 2 left. These were here a long time ago, $24.99 price tag, but it's 9206, and it's going to be that really bright, gorgeous neon demantoid. And, you know, big shout out to the designers who were able to match these up, because that's not easy to do. This is not like, oh, demantoid from Russia always is that color. It's not. It's going to be some kind of green, but very rarely do you have the consistent neon you're seeing there in that same saturated level. And this is that front-facing hoop where those bigger stones, you got to appreciate the 60 points in the demantoids there. And then you have this really nice big gold. And of course, it's a little wider because we used bigger stones, so you've got more gold weight. Also, we finished the gold so it's solid and mirror finish out in the back. So what's good about that is you could even, if you wanted to, you could reverse them. Not a bad idea there if you want to. And then I'll go ahead and borrow one and try one on for you as well, so you can see what they look like if you're not familiar with a 1/2 inch diameter. But it is a round hoop and yet a lot of gold weight. And of course, I think back to the Russian demantoid that we did in the necklaces, which is the by the yard style. Think about all the different rings we've had for you in great options in demantoid material. That's been fun. But you know what? Very seldom. This would be the only earring we've had besides just a stud with 2 stones, 1 in each side. This is really complicated to do with that hoop style, that front-facing design. Of course, the matching we touched on, which is so difficult to do. So you have all of that here, and we're going to make it really extra affordable for you because obviously one of the rarest stones in the world should not exactly be one of the more affordable when you get that much carat weight of the bigger stones, because again, this is not a stone that comes in large sizes very often. So we're thrilled to have them. They're $24.99 ordinarily. We're going to do a lot better than that for you. And this is what they look like on, just to give you an idea of the size. And so you can see how they look from a distance. And that's a great stack style as well. If you want to add them up and go a little bit higher in the ear, I think a 1/2 inch is really doable for that. It works for that. And yet we have just the yellow gold only. So come on in as quickly as you can. That's an everyday style. But who else in the world has Russian demantoid hoops? I don't know of anybody else that would ever carry such a thing. This is super rare material. Let's go back to our wheel, give you a great value. It's not even going to be $1,000 for the 2 pairs we have left. That'll be our final 2 pairs ever, and we're going to make them $999, and that is it. So huge value on our Russian demantoid hoops you see there. Those diamond cut rounds with that gorgeous neon color, as vibrant as can be, and yet when it's that kind of pop of green, I think it really works with everything. You don't need to say, well, I don't know if I have a lot of green in my wardrobe. I think that's really secondary to just what these stones do for their brilliant factor, for the factor that they're better brilliance than diamonds, but they also have that really beautiful glowy color. And so that is the way to shop Russian demantoids tonight. Kind of a new fresh take on the Russian demantoids in jewelry. So coming up next, we'll get those about 30 seconds, then we got to move. Lots to do, lots to show you, and of course a lot of big values, and even a ruby with a star. The star ruby is here, and then we've got a nice large faceted stone as well. If you want a 2 carat or if you want a 3 carat plus, we've got rubies of all different kinds. And then our brand new tourmaline is here that I got to show you quickly, because otherwise it's going to be the longer we wait to show something like this, the more people are going to have upset they missed it because it's a one of a kind. But let me know who's got them. We've got only 2 pairs available. Jason looks like he has the first, so that leaves us with 1 pair left. So when that last pair, you've got the first one. Who's got them? All right. 2 pairs. You want both pairs? Yeah. All right. Those are sold out. Congratulations. So I'm getting to this early. Yeah. You got them. All right. So here we go. Take a look at this. Ooh, remember when I told you there was something a lot like the look of Paraíba without being Paraíba, right? Here you go. Uh-oh. Did we have a lot of people miss out on those? Oh, no. I'm sorry. Okay, so Russian demantoid lovers, we'll let you know if anything comes back there, and we'll definitely let you know. I see all of you that missed out. This is brand new. What do you think? One of the prettiest tourmalines we've ever seen in a blue-green teal color. Item number is 850. Brand new and stacked with baguettes and rounds together. This is a one-of-a-kind mounting. It's a one-of-a-kind stone, all custom made around this amazing tourmaline, which has a lot of the look we would expect from a copper-bearing stone without having been tested for copper. So if it does okay, then it's even a better value. The value of a lifetime, as a matter of fact, because this is going to be a great value no matter what. So it's tougher to get the big tourmalines, as we know, in these types of colors. When we see Paraíba, I mentioned we have a 63-pointer right here. There's a 63-point Paraíba. Not inexpensive, because all Paraíba is crazy money, because it's so rare, because it's mined out, all the things. This is a stone. It has the look of copper bearing without actual confirmation of copper bearing. It may be. We haven't tested them. So this is such a new source out of the Congo that we brought them in as fast as we could, regardless of waiting for them to undergo a lot of chemical testing that is very not only time consuming but costly as well, which is why it takes some time and it's not always done overnight. And when there's not a lot of yield, when there's not a lot of material to go around overall, they're not usually really anxious to get all that testing done. So this is a newer find. It's got the blue-green color. It's got all the visuals of a copper stone, that really beautiful neon pop, that great color, but also it's got great clarity. And that is something that tourmalines usually lack in a big way. So the fact this has this stunning clarity to it makes it a special tourmaline as well. Let's get to it. It's a 584, so it's a huge size in the pear shape. It's got this gorgeous diamond mounting around it, but then it's in the white gold. It has to stay as is in the white gold because, again, this was all custom made around this stone. And again, 584 on the center stone and 69 points in the diamonds that are going to be your VS diamonds, both the baguettes and the rounds included there together, all together. So you've got a really great look, and we're going to come in a little closer and then wait till you see this on. And don't wait. If you know you like a bigger piece, well, please do not wait on this really fabulous idea, because there's nothing else in our inventory like it. We have Paraibas that are a little bit, well, as I mentioned, smaller. And then we've got the really, incredible tourmalines that are just green. And that's where usually they fall. This has that teal blue green. It even tends to do a little bit of that's Mother Nature ombre done a little bit, whereas intense green at the tip and the base of the stone, and then it's a little more blue green through the middle. And it's a $69.99 piece. And how about those stacked baguettes? Love that look right there as it meets the band, which is then also split as part of the design element to kind of walk through and kind of take those baguettes and kind of give them a little bit of side detail. It just looks right, doesn't it? And then here it is on the hand, and what's supposed to be $69.99 is not even close. This is such a beautiful rock star of a gem and one of a kind, and let's try to blow it out. And if you love it at $69.99, wait to see this new discount on this brand new piece. No, I'm doing better. I'm going to do better, a lot better. So if you like it, come on in. That's always the key into getting your favorites here before they're gone, because you know the prices are right, especially on these brand new, no matter how rare that stone is or how pricey it should be. We're going to make it better than even, do you want to go less than 5? Yes, we are. Less than 5, less than 4, less than even $3,000. I'm going to make it $29.99 for that one and only stone, and that is, that's going to be gone so fast. If you know tourmalines, you know how specialty and rare, a color, a size, and a clarity, those three combined factors together, how rare and special that is at $29.99. So don't wait on that one. We still have that beautiful rhombus cut diamond. I'm going to show you this really cool, it's a blue-green opal, but it's got a lot of teal color to it, almost color like you see in this tourmaline here at $29.99, and what a great looking piece. So that's going to be for our tourmaline lovers and collectors, and if you'd like it, let us know. We'll give it 30 seconds. I do have a fire opal pendant. We do have a color change spin earring set and a brand new sapphire that is certified in the vivid purple category, one of the prettiest sapphires you'll ever see. So that's all coming up, and then stick around because we're going to bring you the pink diamond, that kind of long lost pink diamond in a big size, but without having to spend, my next size up in a pink diamond is about $65,000. So for those of you that say, that's maybe a little much, that I'm looking to spend on a ring today, well, get ready, because we've got a pink diamond debut, but it's one chance, and I mean one chance going forward here. So this is going to be a huge moment. Let me know who's got the tourmaline. We're verifying right now. We'll get to the opal next, which is 834. And let's take a look at this one. This one's going to be good because this has the blues and the greens, but watch as it moves, because I want you to see what happens when the blues and the greens combine. And let me flip it around for you so you can see at this angle. This is where you get that really stunning turquoisey color here. Do you see that? And this is so apparent when you see it actually in person. Obviously, even the blues and greens are going to show you a lot more in person than they're able to show on camera. It's item number 834, and it's that fabulous 88-point opal, obviously looking a lot bigger than that. And then you also have this twisted rope texture design on the sides, and that's going to have another 34 points in diamonds for your halo. You can change the gold on this one if you'd like to. I have a turquoise from a designer that I purchased many years ago that I talk about a lot because it's my one and only turquoise, and I love it, and I wear it all the time, and you guys have seen it on the air. And this looks so much like that designer because of the rope texturing done on the sides and the diamond halo. This is how they set so many of their iconic pieces in their collections, and yet we've got this one at a great value. And let me try to, hopefully on the hand, it's going to show you a little more of those. It's like a turquoisey blue teal. that comes through when you see this in person. It's really an incredible style. And it's not even going to be that $28.88 price tag. It's a nice big stone. Obviously, you see it faces up a lot bigger than 88 points. And it's going to be a huge value right now. Not even going to be $28.88. We're going to blow it out for you. And there it is, that detailed design. I think the mounting is casual enough to wear every day. It doesn't have an oversized amount of diamonds to it, but you see there how the blues and the greens coincide and make this really special turquoisey teal. We don't always see that. I know you think, well, blues and greens together make a turquoise. Well, it really doesn't usually happen that way in opals. So here's where you get it. Beautiful stone. One caller only. Will make it $999 if you like it. And that's going to be a better price than $28.88 for sure, and that should get it home. And then we've got, again, a lot of one-of-a-kinds to show you. We got a quick wheel that's coming up at the bottom of the hour. That's in about 5 minutes. And then our fire opals here in a pendant. And I know we've had a lot of fire opals in rings lately, so we're kind of done with the rings because we've made a lot of them. We've kind of gone through the entire collection and made everything we could in rings. But I had one great round stone that we decided to put in a pendant for you, especially if you've been trying to match the fire opal, or maybe you're just a pendant lover, so we have that as well. But this opal for $9.99, great looking stone, and I just wish you could see all the beauty. That would be one of my wishes in general, is that, you know, on television we could show you this beautiful color and a true color that opals give, but that, you know, is never the case. So expect a little bit even better when you see this in person. You'll be very, very impressed. And then we've got our major sapphire and aquas here, and then yellow diamond time. Our last of the 2.5 carats is here. We have a 2 carat 51. I guess this was I guess what happened here, and because I believe this one already sold, but what happened was, looks like as sometimes happens, people get excited and they get, you know, they put it on reserve and then they, you know, say, I'll pay for it in a couple of days, and then sometimes it doesn't always happen. So here's what we have for you. I'm going to show it early. Why not? Because it's our 7651. This is the greatest value out of all of our 2.5 carat yellows, and the reason for that is because this one is also really, really important for the diamond weight around it. The way the diamonds are actually created around this make it so, so impressive. There's a couple of really important diamonds on east and west sides of this stone, but then you also have the halo going around it. Now, this is important, really important. It's the value. There's a reason our yellow diamonds, 1 carats are the same thing, but the 2 and then the 2.5. We've really upped the ante of late by having this category of just a couple 2.5 carats and more. We had a 256, a 251, which you're going to see now, and a couple of 2.5s even. And those are obviously the bigger stones we have left. Now, that's going forward, the same thing we know. If we can't get 1 carats at the price we used to, it's certainly more of a challenge to get a 2 or a 2.5. So this would be now the second largest we have in the entire inventory in yellow diamonds. We have 1 3-carater. That 3-carater is, again, an unusual cut. We've shown it many, many times. It'll probably proceed and be here for a while. This stone, 2.5 classic cut. It's a 251 oval brilliant, and then it's got these tremendous VS diamonds around it. So this could be a meant to be moment for somebody, especially if this sounds familiar and you're looking at those graphics going, wait a minute, is that one I missed out on? Because I know a lot of you did, but again, it has not left the building here, and we are very excited to show it to you right now. This is it, with that fancy cut and everything, and you've got that brilliant oval, and look at this. We just had a big opal up there, and now we've got a yellow diamond, and we've got to zoom back to get the size of this ring just in our camera shot here, and it's amazing. It's item number 7651. This would be an 18 karat gold setting. You got the white and the yellow together because, of course, that's how we do our white and yellow diamonds. You're going to have the corresponding gold color with the diamond color, but it also has the 38 points. That would be the fancy cut that's on either side there. So the east and west, that's like a trapezoid, but shorter. So think of it like a trillion meets a half moon almost, right? A half moon would have that smooth kind of outer curve. This has a little more angular cut out there, and then that flat side on the other side, which is why it sits up next to that bezel really well. Then you're getting 78 points in round brilliance. All bigger stones because there are only, again, 12 of them in that ring to really frame it beautifully. So what you have here is one of the ultimate in our diamond rings and in the category. It's got this great finishing on the inside. We are talking 18 karat solid gold. Come on in, because it was a $39,999 ring. It is no longer, and this is what we live to do. But when it comes to 2.5, this is all we got. It's this one or nothing, and that is key. So make sure you're on those phone lines ready to go. Everyone wanted the Russian demantoid hoops. They're sold out. We've had a lot of one-of-a-kinds going since. We are ready to help you own this one. Let me try it on for you as well so you can really visualize the size and what it's going to look like on the hand. And there is nothing hotter right now. We're all getting geared up. Everything is getting packed for JCK. Of course, that's the big show that's happening in the first week of June out in Vegas. And we are talking about displaying pieces just like this. Now, that piece, I don't think the likelihood of that being here is, yeah, I don't think there's any likelihood or any chance this is here to take. But I'll tell you, if you like it, call me. And Judith, we've got your request coming up next. But this is going to be our rock star value. We can't keep them in stock. There's a reason they go, and that is because enough of you have done your due diligence, your comparison shopping. You know what's happening. You know what's out there. You know what's going on. And this is unheard of. And then guess what we're going to see right after this? A yellow diamond necklace, a full-on necklace with a big yellow diamond center stone that's really pretty because it's a round. So we'll have yellow diamonds for everybody coming up. But this one is not even $30,000. And I really hesitate to even say things like that because on the wholesale level, these pieces are more. So if you're creating it on your own, if you're in the business, if you're a jeweler, if you deal with nothing but diamonds and that's what you do, you're not getting values like this or putting them together like this, under 30,000. But it's not 30, and it's not 20, and it's not 10. And that is the reason why every 2.5 carat yellow I've had is gone. And quickly gone because of values like this. And it's under $10,000. It is $9,999. Come on over and take a look at it. That's it, $99.99. And then the yellow diamond necklace is next. Not scheduled for the show, but you know what? These are some of the best values. I'll never forget Monday night. Monday night was a great example. I had a request. Ended up being the hottest item of the entire night. It wasn't even scheduled to be on the show. And thank goodness it was, because it was such an important item and so popular with so many of you. And that was the diamond band. So now we're going to do it with the yellow diamond necklace. And thank you, Judith, so much for this request. Item number 2493 is next. This is the yellow diamond ring to own. That's the 2.5, 251 to be exact, in that gorgeous yellow, brilliant. And of course, you've got all natural color here. So if you're comparison shopping, make sure that you're looking out there in the rest of the world at natural stones, because they are usually not for that price. See, that's the whole thing. People say, well, I did my shopping, and you know what? TVON's got the fake stones beat, the synthetic and the simulated stones beat. We hear that a lot. So really excited about this next necklace coming up. Let me know if you like this one, and we'll have that for you. But let's take a look at what's going to be here in a round, brilliant yellow diamond. Do you know how rare this is? We have, I don't even think this one has, you know what? This has not been on the air in many, many, many years. And wait till you see the beauty of this necklace, which is going to be gorgeous on. And we're also going to do a gold color change for you if you'd like to. So I'm shadowing it a bit here because there's some glare, but there's a couple of things we got to tell you about this. And first of all, the #1 request I get for any diamond, no matter what color you're asking for, the cutting is usually the round request, right? Because that's that traditional, everybody loves it, classic, brilliant cut. This is a 51-point yellow diamond in the round on its own. We hardly ever see them, and that's because they're so unusual. Well, Mary, that was wonderful. I'm glad that you like them. Thank you, Mary. Mary in Florida, she just wanted to let me know she got her yellow diamond earrings today, as I promised. She says she loves them, so thank you so much, Mary. I'm so glad you got them. And now, Mary or anybody else, necklace or ring, you need something to complete the suite? Here it is. So 51-point VS yellow round, brilliant. Then you've got 33 points around it. But there's one more thing that we've got to show you here. And come on in, because this is a little extra, but take a look, because I know I want to zoom in on that yellow diamond. But do you see what's happening right up top there? There are 2 more diamonds. Those are white diamonds that are set within. So think about, I know this looks familiar, very diamonds by the yard-esque, right? You've got that look of just 2. They won't go all the way around, but there'll be those 2 round, brilliant white diamonds. They're going to be set just about 1 inch or so, or 1.5 inches away from the centerpiece. This will stay centered on the neckline. It'll be beautiful. It's got the adjustability. We don't mess around. We're putting in the clasp that's going to have a lobster claw clasp. And here it is. I'll just bring it up front. You can see those little O-rings. That's actually your 3 different lengths that you choose from. So 16, 17, 18, meaning by the day you choose. So if you have a little higher neckline and you want to wear it a little higher, you got that choice. If you want to wear it a little lower, or you just have your favorite length, or better yet, you're gifting and you don't know what length she likes, well, here you go. They've got 3 lengths, all the classics built in there. So that's the lobster claw and the 3 lengths that'll be adjustable. Now remember, those diamonds are there. And then watch as we bring this in close. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. This obviously was not scheduled for the show. We know that. This is an amazing, amazing 51-point stone, yellow diamond that is natural, just like our rings are, just like our earrings are, all of that. You've got the adjustability. You've got that great gold weight. Obviously, necklaces require a little more of that than anything else, right? And then you're getting your 33 points in the white diamonds. We have nobody on the phone lines. And there's obviously a scheduled price here of $29.99. They just brought this out. I'm going to put on the auction block, and we're just going to see who's out there, and we're going to start at 0, and we're going to go up in $100 increments. That's what we're going to do on a 51-point natural yellow diamond. Now, this is just to get everybody involved, because I say, why wait till we have a lot of viewers to do auctions? It's actually better for you if we do the early parts of the show, put in a reserve auction, let you decide what you want to pay with less competition out there. And that's important. And so when you start at 0, remember, I don't have a reserve on this. Usually how we'd start at $3,000 or $4,000. We're not starting anywhere, so that you can go ahead and really, truly have an opportunity. Guess what? We get one bidder, they're at $100, we sell it at $100. So the entire necklace, which has a $3,000 set price, is not going to be. And I'm going to take it off that little display there. We'll show it on. We'll show you all the different ways it looks. But this is why you got to dial in, because we still have no open. So take a look. And that way somebody's going to get it for, something. We just don't know what yet. So let me take it away from that display, show you a couple of other angles, because size is important here. This is a larger size piece. It's not a small little diminutive, not, can't see it, squint to find it kind of piece. Yes. 200. They're going for the big, big, big bucks. $200 are open. I like it. And then I'll show it on the neckline coming up. And then we'll show you all the different angles. This is in the yellow right now. You do not have to leave it in the yellow gold. You can do white gold. You can do rose gold if you want. We have $300 in 2 bidders only. Welcome into Wednesday, and a very, very unusual way to start. But here we go. And I hope our requester is one of those bidders out there. I want to show you from a distance away. Let me just put it up against something so you can really see how it's going to sit size-wise and how it's going to look. $400 has been bid. There it is against the neckline. So you see where those diamonds are. They're just about an inch or so away from either side, which is your centerpiece, but just so you can see how that sets right there. And we have 500 now. So we'll go back to the hand, then we'll show it up close. All right, so we have $500. I got your bid. We have 2 bidders still. It's just the same 2 bidders that have been in it since the beginning. So that's what I mean by less competition. Normally, I think you're going to put something up like this and have at least 10 or 15 or 20 bidders. We have 600. Who's your bidder back there? Susan, hi. Susan has the bid at $600. And let's see, Sean, you're the only other person that has a bidder so far. Never mind, Tim just came in. Do you want to go 7? Tim has $700. We have 3 bidders now. 3 bidders now. $700 has been bid. This is a $3,000 necklace, so that's what I'm supposed to get. But again, trying to give you a little more affordability here and an opportunity and just a fun way to shop here tonight early on. And that's what we do. Here it goes back on display. This is pretty cool. This is pretty cool right there. And there's the angle. I mean, we can kind of maneuver it, but I really want you to see the beautiful yellow. And guess what we are? Are we down to 1 bidder? Well. I don't know. I don't even know why I attempt these anymore. I really, really, really don't know. I don't even know why I attempt these auctions anymore. I don't know why I do. The 0 to starts are killing me, but I think it's hopefully fun for you. We've got 1 bidder left at $700. Well, and I know it wasn't scheduled. I know we don't know exactly where it's supposed to be, but I put it right up there. The price tag is on the screen, $29.99. We have 1 bidder only who's currently in on this one. Everyone else has bowed out. So it's an entire necklace that's a ½ carat plus VS yellow diamond round brilliant. I know it's been a while since we saw ½ carat yellow diamonds, but that's not an inexpensive stone. Has more diamond weight around it, and then of course more gold than really anything else we put together. We just got $800, I heard. We have someone brand new in on the phone lines, and we're gonna be, yeah, we just got 8. So do you want to go 900? Let's see if, okay, guys, we have 2 bidders now. And anybody else is welcome to come on in. If you just tuned in and you're just joining us and you're going, yellow diamond, 800. I don't have anything in yellow diamonds for $800. Nothing. Not even a little tiny baby pavé. Not even a little bit in a ring. Do you have 9? $900 has been bid. And you know what I'm going to do? Just because I'm spending all this time on the auction and it's clear I'm not going to get to cost here unless we get like a major power bid, I'm giving it 2 minutes and we sell it. 2 minutes and we sell it. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. And it's gone. And we're looking for $1,000 only. Let's take a look, a last look. Come on over. And what do you think? That is at $900. Well, you can't say we didn't give you a gift here. A gift. a major gift. 900, the current bid. We still have 2 minutes though, so even if you haven't bid yet, or haven't jumped in yet, or haven't dialed in yet, that's okay too. We're here for you. We're here. We got 1:45 until we sell it. Once that clock hits 0 though, we will be selling it. So that's the deal. That's what's happening. Oh, that's an amazing stone, isn't it? And don't forget about the diamond pave. Don't forget about the diamonds that are bezel set within it. Don't forget about all the fact that it's 18 inches total of gold, the premium clasp, which is the lobster claw, the adjustability is there. Think gifting, gifting, gifting. If you want that yellow diamond ring we just had, it's here. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, here's the thing. You have just, I'm so glad they asked that. Do you see how the pave has a little white rhodium around it? So it's kind of, when you get yellow gold, as in like the yellow gold chain, it's really two-tone. So I really like the richness of yellow gold. I'm a yellow gold lover, but this is really, I think I like the two-tone element you get when you say yellow. You're going to get a little white gold with it. So I kind of like it that way, but if you're just all about the white gold, or you want to just have the ultimate contrast with the yellow, you may want to think about the white gold. I would do anything but rose gold. Don't do rose gold. Does that help? I'll say no on the rose gold for sure. Avoid the rose gold with this yellow white diamond combination. I would avoid that. But here we are at $900, and that's it. 30 seconds. Well, who's got our $900 bid so far? Misty? Okay. And then Will or Tim, are you guys thinking about this one maybe? Perhaps thinking about it? Do we have 1,000? Anybody want to go 1,000? We have 15 seconds and we'll know for sure. Okay, it's our last call, and we have somebody trying to get in. And do we have 1,000 officially, like confirmed? Confirm for me, because otherwise, you know we can't bring this back out. Yeah. Jason, thinking about it? Do you have 1,000? Yeah. They're at the last second. I know, I just saw them get in right there at the last second, so we'll see what they want to do. Yeah? Yay or nay? We're waiting. We're just waiting on your bidder. See what they want to do. This is an incredible value. So incredible for, I mean, a 51 point plus 33 plus the gold. It's unheard of. It's unheard of. It really is. Trust me when I tell you. And this is obviously, they're going, quit while you're ahead. Just go ahead. We need to move on. You got 1,000? Yes or no? You got it? Sold. Congratulations. Let's do just that. We're going to move right along and show you the sapphire, the new one, the certified. That's pretty, really cool, radiant. Did I just mess up my wheel? But that stands sure enough. But here we are. This is the radiant cut. Oh, this is so pretty. See, the problem with purple sapphires that most people have, myself included, I don't want my purple sapphire to look like an amethyst. Because amethyst, I love it. Amethyst is a more affordable stone. Sapphire is not exactly an affordable stone. Sapphire is expensive, especially in the purple variety, which is so rare. So this is not that color. Like, nobody is going to look at your ring and say, ooh, that's a nice amethyst. That doesn't look like amethyst. Amethyst has that really traditional, like deeper, darker purple color. Yes, it has a cert. And this has, I don't know, it's more than just purple. It's an array of pink and purple and red and blue all together. And then the diamond weight. Wrapping around it, down the sides. I mean, what a fabulous piece. And AGL certified, so it's going to tell you something really important. Not just the fact that it's vanadium-rich sapphire material, but also the fact that it is unheated and untreated, and that's really tough to do. So let's take a look, and then we'll show you the cert as well. It's going to be item number 839, and this is brand new, and it's got that full, oh my gosh, this cert is so good. It's got the cert that tells you everything you ever needed to know about your stone. It is a 207 radiant cut, so it's got fancy cutting, it's got fancy color. It's all of the above. And you also happen to have a 207 with, how about this? Vivid is what they're calling it. It sure is. That's why you're getting those hot pinks and reds and purples as well. And then you have the diamonds that are going to be 82 points in diamonds, but I'm going to show you the cert. It's funny. The stone, look at that. You've seen the stone, right? Watch the photograph of the stone. Now I'm going to show you the cert. I think the stone looks so much better in person than even in the photograph. Isn't it true? Jewelry is very difficult to photograph. It's very difficult. And so this is your cert that's going to come with it. It's going to be from the AGL. That's the Antwerp Gem Lab. It's got a really, really, really special 207 size, 5.3 by 7.3 is the millimeter size, and it's an octagonal radiant vivid purple and no indications of heat. And then it is Sri Lankan, by the way. We don't ask for origin. There's your gemologist signatures. That cert's coming with the ring. Let's take a look at that ring and get you a great value right now that is going, wow, this is real silly. We got a really ultra low price on this one right now. Major value here. Love the fact it comes with the AGL cert that tells you everything you need to know, so you're not wondering, you're not curious. You've got some of the best gemological minds who that's what they do is they determine, they look at these stones, they determine every last thing about your stone, and they're the ones that you trust when they say it's unheated material. As sapphires usually are heated, right? That's a very common thing. This one is not, so that makes it super rare. And you've got everything here coming with it with the 82 points, and I'll tell you, look what's happening. That's why they call it vivid purple. It's got that neon element, which is why you're seeing blues and reds and hot pinks through it, and the 82 points, and it's supposed to be $59.99. But since we're on the roll of discounts here, there's the ring, there's the price, let's try something different. This is kind of like a returning favorites show is what this is, because truly we're seeing stones we used to see on the regular and now we don't anymore. This is one of them. And to get all that color, look at that, decided bright blues. You see it, it's distinctive, it's bold, it's beautiful, it's even got a fingerprint. All of that was looking that good through a fingerprint, and now we try it on. So you can see what it looks like from a distance away. But it's not $59, it's not even close. $3,000 is half off. We could make it $29.99 and make some collector's day, or we can do even better for you. And it's not even going to be $29.99. Come on in with cert. Rare sapphire. You can collect sapphires for years and never even see one like this available. So you've got a really good chance if you're a sapphire lover and collector and this is that real ultra rare you're going for, well, it's done. It's done. It can be done right now because it's not even $29.99. We're going to make it better. It's only $1,999 to the very first caller on that one. And with all those vivid neons you have in our 251, yellow diamond is still here. The big 251 if you want that one. We can't keep them around, so don't wait too long. And then we'll get to that quick wheel. I have 4 pieces to show you that are all tremendous markdowns, some of which are even brand new, like our Star Ruby is brand new, and you'll see an opal that's brand new as well on this wheel. So I love when they go straight from the, hey, we made it this afternoon. Let's go directly to a blowout price. That's what we're doing. So you've got that coming up as well. And here we go. That's the sapphire for $19.99. Don't wait. AGL cert with it. You can change the gold if you want to. And anything in the sapphire world, anything that is over 2 carats that looks like that, and then you get that rare all natural color, not even heat treatment, which by the way has a couple of different pros usually, and that's going to be enhances the color usually and takes away some of the inclusions. This didn't get any of that help, and yet all of that color and clarity is just happening based on what Mother Nature provided. And then there's a great cut to show it off. So let's get to our quick wheel here. That sapphire is here, but not for long. We're just going to keep on moving. You have to ask about pieces that, you know, even after we move on. I just want to show you a lot of great pieces tonight throughout the show. But look at this. This Star Ruby is going to fly. I wish, this is when I kind of wish we could just set them up all one by one. But this is actually going to allow us to give you a much better price when we're putting them all on display together. There's the really big kunzite. So far, Savarite Garnet. This is the Star Ruby. That is not a sapphire. That is a ruby because it has pure of that Star Ruby red. This is kunzite. Well, again, with that ultra neon luxury color. And then we also have one more, which is also brand new. And you can have some fun with this one. That is a spectacular brand new opal, one of our best of the Lightning Ridge material that we've made up new for you. But it's also going to be that really important every single color of the rainbow. And yes, this wheel is going to be, well, it's first hour, so it's going to be affordable, even though it's not supposed to be. Because, most of this wheel is brand new. 3 out of the 4 are brand new tonight. Do we love that? And they're going straight to discount. And if you think, oh, they're just on a wheel, that's just putting 4 pieces together. When they're on a wheel, they get a new discounted price. So I've got prices, by the way, to look at. And these are fantastic prices, but that opal's $34.99. That Star Ruby is $29.99. By the way, it is over a carat. It's actually a carat 33. So you have a carat and a third in that Star Ruby. That's really tough to do, and it's a super defined star. Then we also have the kunzite. It's a 333. And that's supposed to be $29.99. The lowest price of any is $29.99. Same with the Savorite, $29.99. That's a 93-point light 1 carat in that gorgeous, exactly what you want, bright, super clean Savorite garnet. Anything you want on this wheel, they're all one low price, and I mean ultra low. We just need to keep this hour rocking, because I know then a lot of people join us at the top of the next hour. That's when we're going to see that pink diamond deal. Oh, you got to see it. This is when you also need to call your pink diamond loving friends, or your collectors of jewelry and gems, or anybody who's loving the fancy diamond world. You got to call them and tell them what's coming up in 10 minutes and 30 seconds. But this wheel is going to fly. Call me early, take a look, pick your favorite, whichever it is, and then really look at that opal. The opal's huge. The opal's going to be a 1 carat 06, but looks at least double that. At least. I'm going to wait 30 seconds. Let's give it 30 seconds to get everyone on the phone lines. Because when you have brand new items like this, I know it, they shouldn't be discounted. Oh, by the way, we'll change gold color on anything you want except for the star ruby. That has to stay in the yellow gold. Everything else can be changed. So right side stays, look at that. You don't even see 2 stars. You have to really, really look. Usually, because there are 2 light sources, usually you're going to see 2 stars. That's just showing off the 1 there. Isn't that great? Savorite, Kunzite. The Kunzite's at $333. That's not small. And those of you that right now are thinking, I've seen a lot of 3 carat Kunzites. They never go below $2,500. So if that's the best you can imagine on this wheel, we'll get ready for a surprise. And nobody's on the phone lines. Well, we try to warn you. We try to help. I'm a shopper who's missed out on plenty of shopping opportunities in my day, right? And they haunt me. Some of them haunt me to this day, where you know it was a value and you just missed out because it was something special and it was one of a kind, or either you waited for it to go on sale or it was just a great deal or whatever it is. If you wait, again, waiting's one thing, but trust me when I tell you, you're taking a risk and a gamble because you don't know if it's still going to be here, because it comes down to who's actually dialing faster. We have nobody on the phone lines, and I'm asking one simple question. If you kind of like something up here, you got to call. The price is going to be so right. You're not going to have to pay $2,500. You're not paying $2,000. You're not even paying $19.99. And I know you're thinking, but usually the wheels are the pieces I've seen at least a dozen times before. They're the ones that have to be discounted because they've been there a while. This is new, but they are still, it's not stopping me from discounting them to a brand new, well, obviously the lowest price they can possibly be. And that's just because we want to move them really quickly. And they're not even going to be $999. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. And anything up there, I think we could give it 60 seconds and get them out of here for $999. But I'm not going to stop there. So you've been warned. Again, they're all one of a kinds. When they go, they go. We have 8 minutes left till the pink diamond comes out to play. Kunzite at $333. Savorite's just under a carat. Star ruby. And then we have a Savorite, and that opal is gorgeous. And nobody yet. Okay, back up to $29.99 they go. This is getting silly. It's getting foolish. Change the gold on anything but the star ruby. And you know what? Just for kicks here, I'm going to go even lower because that's what you got to do. And don't say we didn't give you a major sale right here on this Wednesday, May 24th. So here's what we'll do. Yes? Is it what? Is it, oh, I thought you said, is it pinky on the Savorite? I'm like, no, there's no pink. Is it a pinky ring? I'll put it on there. You can decide. You can decide. I wouldn't. I wear a pinky ring. This would be not what I would wear as a pinky ring. I'd wear it ring finger anywhere else than the pinky. Let me know which one you want. You know what? Make them $949. Let's go ahead and get you a better value. Yes. Oh, I'd love to. Which one? The opal or the oval? Opal? Opal. You got it. Here's the opal. It's going to be item number 808. 808. This is brand new. We got backed up calls from here to, yeah. Jess, which one? There's the opal. That's a 106 with 30 points in diamonds. So you've kind of got the pear shape floating out there among that kind of chevron style band of pave. Yes. Savorite's gone. Congratulations on the Savorite. That's 590 for you. Any gold? You won in the 93 with the 81 points in diamonds. Star ruby, opal, and kunzite are here at the moment. And let me know who's got which. Jason, do you want one? You can just yell them out. Uh-oh. Here's the kunzite. Here's the kunzite on the hand. Do you see that, Tony? 837. 837 is the 333 kunzite. There it is. That's that really rich color. 76 points in diamonds. Yes. Star ruby. It is a ruby. I know it says sapphire. It's a ruby. They always put sapphire in there, but it's a ruby. And that's going to be the kunzite. And Jess, that's got 76 points in diamonds with a 333 kunzite. Cushion cut. Lots of saturation. Take it, take it. Only one. Then we've got the star ruby coming up. That's going to be item number 647 for you, Tim. That's going to be a 133 star ruby, and that has 30 points in diamonds in the yellow. That one stays in the yellow. That's the only one that's got to stay in the gold color. It is in. So, yes, Jess, kunzite gone. Congratulations. Tim, let me know on the star. Yes, Jason. Oh. So we're leaving the phenomenal stones. All right, leave the phenomenal stones. But don't leave the phenomenal stones. Don't. It's too good. That star ruby, carat 33 with 30 points in diamonds in the yellow. We've got the, I think we just need to zoom in on the opal, because the opal, maybe if we just zoom in and put up graphics, we'll see it. $9.49 a piece. You don't even have to leave the opal and the white gold if you don't want to. You can change that one if you want to. We have a 106 pear-shaped black opal. It's got all the colors that looks like a 2 or more in its carat weight, and that is with the diamond band there. That's going to be 30 points in diamonds, and then you have your star ruby as well, which is a carat 33 with 30 points in diamonds, and we're giving them 60 seconds. We're not moving till they do. They have got to go. And that's going to be as simple as that. Top of the hour is about 5 minutes away. Pink diamond, 20-pointer coming out. We are going to get, it's kind of my last hurrah on pink diamonds. This could very well be the last new one I bring in. It probably is the last pink diamond I'm going to get to show you that's new. Obviously, we have a couple here like the 109 and the 102 and $65,000 pieces, and they'll probably be here a while. But when it comes to new and really affordable, okay, Tony, you know what? Let's just put this up all by itself. I'm going to put this up with the graphic. I know it's new. Let's show it. It's item number 808, and it's going to be a 106 opal. So that's got to be the only reason that's still here and hanging out, is because there are no graphics. So let's just show you the 106 with the diamonds at 30 points there. It's kind of like a wonder ring. So again, if you want to stack it with your wonder ring, you may. It'd be pretty cool to do. And then you've got that $9.49 price tag. Just get it for the opal. Just get it for the opal. That's a really, really superstar opal in that lightning rich material for a price tag like this. And then do you see what's happening? This would have really, I would have been shocked if that was here at $29.99, and now it's $9.49, and it's here. So that's pretty special. And then obviously you have choices in how you want to wear it. Do you want to wear the opal draping down the hand or up the hand? It's totally up to you, and you can kind of play with it and see what you like better. But for $9.49 and an opal, that's where you get it for the loose stone. That's what you do. I mean, if you want to have a really fantastic opal in your collection, that is a really good opal. Let's take a look at the star ruby here, which is going to be item number 647. And here is that super strong defined star you have there, right there in the middle. And that is a naturally occurring asterism, which makes it a phenomenal stone, but it's on top of a carat 33 ruby. And let's be just really, really, really transparent about this. I have rubies that are faceted, that are not nearly as rare as one that has an asterism. Well, a faceted carat 33 ruby is going to require a much bigger price tag than $949. This is $949. It's a star ruby. It's still a huge size. It's got the ultimate color. So many of the times, and yes, if you saw the sapphire material, typically that's even a little bit in the context of asterism corundum, which is a mouthful, I realize. Asterism referring to the star phenomena, corundum referring to the entire family of sapphires and rubies. If you talk about those two, well, the sapphire category, the blues, the kind of light blue grays, those deeper, there's black star sapphires, those are all a lot more affordable than the ruby variety that you're seeing here. So ruby is a little more unique. So to get all of that for $949, it just doesn't make sense. It's not supposed to, but here it is for one caller. Take a look at it. So we'll give that a last call, and then we're going to move on to that top of the hour, which is our pink diamond, 20-point stone that is on its way. Cannot wait to show that to you. It's really, really good. And probably the last new one I will get to share with you. Almost guaranteed. Okay, coming up. And here's the opal. There's the opal. If you're thinking about that gorgeous opal, I'll turn it the other way. We can't leave these here at $949. We can't leave them. Okay, let's move on. Top of the hour is about a minute away. Well, I'll flash this. We have a pendant here for you. It is fire opal. This is the fire opal I was telling you about. It's actually multiple ways you can wear this too. So you can kind of play with the pink diamonds here. Take a look at this. What do we think of that? Let's get this one-of-a-kind pendant out of here first before our top of the hour arrives officially. And we'll show you 840. So this is the big fire opal round, and that is such a good-looking stone. Also has a fingerprint. Someone was getting excited about these pieces earlier. Take a look at this. Pink diamonds. Now, I got a lot of different ways you can put your chain through it, so I really think you can have some fun with this one. I know it's a round, so you're probably thinking, what is she talking about? It's a round. It's going to look the same. But the way you orient the pink diamonds, you can go side to side, or you can go a little more diagonal, or you can go north to south if you want. So kind of play with it that way. That's what I mean by the, play with the orientation of it. It's a 229 round fire opal. It does have the 76 points in the white diamonds, but there are also 4 points in the pink diamond pave. Haven't seen a lot of opal pendants, certainly. It is rare. Now, we know a lot of you have fire opals in rings. We're ready to go. This would be a great match set, but there's something about the fiery oranges, yellows, and reds with the pink diamonds is such a great combo, and we have one only, so let's do something crazy on it. It is a $49.99 piece, but I'm going to change that in a big way, so you don't have to pay anywhere near $5,000. That's steep, but that's because you start adding the pink diamonds. Here's what it looks like from a distance away. I don't know, for whatever reason, I kind of like the pink diamonds off to the sides like that. Here's the measurement on it, so you can see the exact diameter it has, which is going to be about 3/4 of an inch diameter, and then we'll show it on as well. But that's going to be better than $49.99. We've only got, well, the top of the hour is here, so let's make this easy. $14.99 instead. Change it from $49.99 to just $14.99, and that'll be that. And then we'll see who's got it. But that's a really, really strong color, too, like all of our fire opals have been, right? We are not messing around. We're only giving you the best of the best. Premium quality. Let me show it on the neckline as well so you can see it from a distance. And that would be a different way to show it, just because there I have put it so you can see those pink diamonds are actually top and bottom. Maybe it's a little easier to see here, but size reference there for you to see what those pink diamonds, just kind of for the size element of it. So that's what you can see there. And then we've got a quick request. And we do have that pink diamond piece coming up shortly. I'll try to get to this request here very quickly. Let's go back to the wheel and show this one more time up close so you can see what that's all about. And then we've got a quick, hi Anita, we've got a sapphire request for her, so let me bring this out, and we'll bring out the earrings just so she doesn't have to wait too long. Do happen to have some cornflower blue sapphire earrings that are here. They're quite large too, Anita, so we've got big ones here, and they're going to be a little bit high-end in their design because they have quite a few diamonds. This is much more than just a stud earring. They've actually got a bit of a drop style to them, and we'll show them setting up right, because obviously your post is going to be where the bigger diamonds are up top there, so that actual what you see there on the side, let me just hold one up for you on the hand so you get real familiar real fast with how they're going to look from a distance away. That's the earring from a distance. So you're going to see it's really meant to have that little floral design at the top. And this is item number 6359. We will be getting to that pink diamond. Just want to get this request here. And $248 in the cushion cut, cornflower blues, very specific color you're getting there. But it's also 30 points in marquise cut diamonds. That would be what you have up top. And another 54 points. So 84 points total weight in the diamonds. Here's your length. They are just about, I'd say about 5/8 of an inch, we'll call it, maybe just a tad more than that. Post and butterfly backing, white gold here. It is white gold only, and we'll do an incredible value right here, right now. As you're taking a look at the close-up here, I'll pop one on for you, and we're going to make it a lot better. I know these are $99.99, so I don't know if that's what Anita had in mind when she made the request, but no fear. We are here to mark it on down for you. So I will hold one up. I'm just going to have to hold one because they're not going to balance without the backing. But you'll see it's got a really pretty look and very obviously high end, in that you're getting that top quality sapphire to begin with, and that it's a cornflower blue. And we'll just show them on. I'll just hold them in the general direction here so you can see what they look like. It's just meant to give you a little size reference when they're actually closer to the ear there. But that's what they'll look like from a distance on. And then we'll go back to the wheel, and we'll do better than $99.99, because actually we're going to make them a nice big discount for you today. And there's a great finishing to the back. That's always difficult to match, especially when you're getting into really specific tones of color like the cornflower blue. That's the most in demand of the sapphire blues. I know we know the blues are classic color, but that's not the normal. They're usually a lot deeper and darker and more saturated. This is giving you that bright, beautiful, true cornflower color, and we'll blow them out for $38.88 if you'd like them. So even well past and well more than 50% off today to get those to you. if you like them. And that's just a reminder that that's how they sit up for you. So you can see two different angles, and no matter which way you're seeing them, you're still really seeing that perfect opulent blue color that's happening from those stones. So we'll see who's got them. Then we are, of course, fire opal here, and we still have the opal and the star ruby from that wheel, which are just mighty, mighty, mighty fine stones. And then, yes, top of the hour, pink diamond coming your way. Our 251 yellow diamond is here, our gorgeous tourmaline. We got a few pieces from the first hour that are still hanging out. If you'd like to ask about those, I encourage you to do so before they're gone, because as people tune in and they catch up with what they may have missed, we have a lot of pieces that go out the door. So next up, we are so excited you're with us tonight. Happy Wednesday to one and all. We're very, very proud that you're here, especially right here, right now. We're about to show you, I guess we could look at this as a returning favorite. It is something we know that at this point we see in two forms, either a really, really big individual stone or really small accent stones. Those are the only two ways to get pink diamond besides what I'm about to bring you now. Welcome to the show, TVON, Lauren Blair. Glad you're with us. We have 2 hours left. It's Wednesday night. We are live, so we're hoping you'll give us any requests or let us know what you'd like to see as the show continues on. But this is what we've been waiting for. And I've been telling you leading up to this top of the hour here, this is probably the last time I'm going to have a pink diamond of this size for you. We know nothing new is coming in. I know you're thinking, well, there's a big trade show coming up, so isn't there a possibility? No, because we've already met with everybody who's on their way. Remember, international travels is not exactly easy, so a lot of times, and you know, Vegas isn't the most direct route from international destinations, so everybody comes through LA. So we've already, people are here, they're ready, they're setting up for the show. They already passed through LA. We have met with everybody who's going to be, you know, again, doing deals and being those designer diamond dealers at that wholesale trade show next week. And we know what prices are. I mean, we're basically, we're in the process of acquisitions on diamonds and gems 24/7, pretty much 365 days a year. So this is not something that's new. And that is why I have to give you just a really, really big heads up and warning that when it comes to this size of pink diamond, we have a 102 and a 109 that are here, but they're $65,000. We have a few designer pieces that have little accents of pink diamonds. They can be more affordable. But that's a totally different deal. That's a pink diamond accent stone. What I'm about to bring you is something we used to see regularly, and now we do not. And going forward, we will not. And that is because they are just simply too limited. And with limitations from Mother Nature, it means prices go up. It's that supply and demand that we know and we understand. It's a basic concept. But when you're dealing with Mother Nature, this is a demand that could not be higher. And with the gem world, it works this way where generally when supply is either dwindled or disappears, the demand gets even higher than ever. It creates a frenzy. It's like we always want, I think it's human nature to kind of want what we can't have, right? This is where you're going to have our last chance probably at a 20-point stone. The stone is so saturated, I think you're going to see a lot of lavender before you see pink, which just means it's an ultra saturated pink, and it's 20 points in size, which may not sound like a big deal if it's tanzanite or sapphire or ruby, but it's a big deal when it's diamonds. So we're about to show it to you. This one has not been here for a long, long time as far as the style. The stone is not a newly acquired stone. If it was, we'd probably have to ask about $15,000 for it. That's the going rate. And by the way, when I say it's disappeared, that Argyle mine shut down. So we're talking over 2 years ago. So the world of pink diamonds, and all the colors for that matter, it's really taken its toll. Now we've had 2 years without the #1 prolific producing colored diamond mine. So everything that's out there, there's other mines, don't get me wrong, there are other mines that produce colors of diamonds, but they're not always high quality. They're not the same thing we've always dealt with. They're not big sizes. They're not readily available. This is the one you need to have. And we are going to try, since obviously that is my big philosophy here, and anytime I'm shopping with you and helping you own exotic gems and jewelry, is that I want it to be affordable so that if it's your wish list, if it's your aspirational item, I feel a tremendous obligation to make those pieces affordable. Because if we're not, it's great, but you sit back and go, well, there it is, and there it goes, and I wanted it, but I can't afford it. That's usually where we're all at with pink diamonds. That's not unusual. Pink diamonds are some of the most expensive, pricey material you can get in this world. We are showing you one here that is one of our big, big stones. Haven't seen these in a very, very, very long time. I'm going to try it on so you can get a really good feel for the size right up front here, just so you can see it early, because we really want you to be aware of what kind of size this has and the really classic styling of this mounting with that split shank. And yes, it's a triple halo. It's 1120-910. And this is the 20-point saturated pink. Now, let me just also remind you, since it's been a while since we've seen a new pink diamond, if you're newer with us, our pink diamonds here are natural. They are not treated in any way whatsoever. And I know you're going to fight me on this when you see what kind of values we put together and whatnot. This is a natural pink diamond. Then it doesn't stop there. You've got 5 points in pink diamonds around it. That's your first halo. Then you've got the white diamonds at 69 points. So a total weight of 74 just in the side stones. Total weight overall is 94 points. This ring is just shy of a full carat in diamonds, and it is lovely, and it is wearable, and it's hopefully that size. We really intended for it to be that type of size that's going to work for just about anybody. The styling that's going to be universal for just about anybody and everybody. That's really the idea here. So here goes nothing, and I mean nothing, because we've got a $5,999 very fair price tag on it. This is our natural pink. Again, you see those lavender colors. That's a testament to how saturated that stone is, which usually they are not. So that's a huge, huge, huge aspect right there, is the saturation level is everything. But the size is also so important. And the fact it's actually 20 and not 19 or 18 means it hits one of those magic sizes in diamonds where prices propel. Usually up, up, up and away and out of our price range. 20 points is a magic size in diamonds. So the fact that it's hit that mark makes it more valuable. I got to be honest with you guys. We did some crazy things in the first hour, and there's still jewelry left. It just means we're going to deal on this Wednesday with a little lighter audience than normal. And you know what I'm motivated to do because of it is really do something outstanding. It's sitting here at $59.99. And I think back to a year ago, even 6 months ago, even when we first started bringing fancy colors of diamonds, think about way back, we would never have this here at $59.99. It'd be gone already. It'd be long gone. Somebody would already pick that up. Here's what I'm going to do. We're going to auction it off because I want to get this piece a home. And the only way to ensure that it does that is to put some kind of ridiculously teeny tiny price on it and make sure the opportunity is here. Not only to get one, but to get one so affordably that you know the opportunity is disappearing, but you also know the price tag cannot return like this. It couldn't be done even when the Argyle mine was producing. When I've had this ring before. This ring has been here. The styling, not this exact ring, but a 20-point stone, a different stone in this mounting, $59.99. They've gone up in price since then. Why would we go backwards? Why would we go lower? Why would we do any of that? Just because we need to get it out the door on a quiet Wednesday. That's what we're going to do right now. And I'm not starting at $59.99. And we looked at it, the records show, because I don't have a 20-pointer anymore. This is done. Like I said, I can guarantee you this is going to be the last 20-point pink that I get to show you here. 100%. There is no chance of me getting another one. They're too expensive out there in the wholesale world. That means we'd have to turn around and charge you a fortune. We're not ready to do that. You're not ready for us to do that. We have a 102 and a 109. That's great, but they're $65,000. Those are my other options in big pinks. So for anybody who wants a 20-pointer, here's what I'm going to do. We're going to start an auction. I'm not even starting at $3,000, which is already half of what we should be getting. And we're not starting at $25,000. And we're not going to start at even $2,000 because this is one of those pieces where we need a lot of people in. We want to give you the opportunity to say, at least I know where to go. But even if you put that aside and say, I know when I'm ready in December, I'll get one. When I'm ready next year, I'll get one. They won't be here. That is the deal. We used to have these every single day almost. Now, you know, if you've been watching the last few months, 6 months really, haven't seen any new pink diamonds at all. Not even $2,000. I kind of figured that would get it started. It's not. Let's take a look at it. We'll go even lower. All we need to do is get a couple of callers. And I'm trying to get a lot of callers, but we'll go for a couple here. Let's try. Instead of $2,000, I don't know. It's a big diamond. That's a big 20-pointer. Let's go. Let's not even start at $2,000. And you know what? Make it a $10 increment just to get that out of the way. Let's make it $10. That way, nobody's going to be too heartbroken if they're bidder number 2 or 3. But I have nobody at $2,000 on a 20-point pink that looks like that. Oh, but it's really 25 points in pink overall, and then you get, 94 points in total. we want to leave it as is, but you can choose to change it if you want to. I would leave it just as it is with the rose and the white gold and let that one just, be perfect, right? Triple halo, all those white diamonds, the beautiful split shank, makes it classic and wearable. Let's not even start at $2,000 or $19 or $18 or $17 or $1,600. I hope everyone knows how rare and valuable these stones are. Because at this point, when we're not getting them anymore, that tells you something. When they've elevated in price and escalated to points where we can't even acquire stones in the wholesale environment to bring to you, that should tell you how expensive they are, how rare they are. This is from the Argyle mine, actually. It was discovered in our collection. It was actually, it sounds crazy, but it was actually one of those stones that was actually just in the wrong place. It was in the wrong place in the vault, and so we're looking for something else, and we discover out of our tourmaline box, there's a box with a pink diamond, this one in it. And so we didn't even know this was here because it wasn't with the diamonds. So it's one of those little surprise for all of us, like, oh, good, we get to bring another 20-pointer. We rushed, we got the ring ready to go, put it together, and like I said, a really classic universal styling. We don't have $1,600, so I'll tell you what, let's make it $1,500 to start. We'll give it 60 seconds to get it going, and we'll see where it goes, but this is a lot of diamond weight no matter how you put it together, but the fact that that is a 20-point natural pink center is everything, and we are looking for $1,500 only. Oh my. So we're going to give it a last call here. It's going to be 60 seconds, no open yet. Really good time to jump in. And in the history of our network, we don't see 20-point stones from 1,500 even loose. Do you remember about a year and a half ago when I did a whole mini series every Thursday night of loose gemstone shows? Most of it was diamonds. That's what everyone wanted. You wanted white diamonds, you wanted colors of diamonds. That's what everyone wanted. That's what we focused on. I never had a 20-pointer that was $1,500 by itself in a pink. So here it is. Take a look at it. We'll give it 60 seconds to get it started, and we'll see where we go. $10 increments if we get the open. Right now, that's what we're working on. We're still working on that open. Still working on it. And no open yet. So 40 seconds remaining. Let's try it on again and see who's out there. Don't forget, pink diamond halo too. That is perfectly matching the center 20-pointer. And then you have all the diamonds around and around and around it. And here we go, 1,500 we're looking for. Let's just verify. We got 23 seconds till the clock ends. See if we've got the open. Hopefully we do. If not, we move. You know the deal. You know. You guys know. And it's only $10 increments if you're second, third, fourth, fifth. I mean, that's a little silly on a stone like this, right? 20-pointer when we're starting this low. Be one thing. And it's $59.99. Buy it now. So we have the open, right? We've got it. We've got $1,500. Thank you so much. I'm going to try it on the hand here for you one more time. See what this looks like. I don't think we're going to be waiting long before the final clock comes up because we just wrapped up the initial clock and we've got the open, and now there's nobody else except for our $1,500 bidder. So this is it. $10 increment. I'll just keep moving. I told you. I could tell from the first 60 minutes that it's not going to be that busy night, which only means better value for you. That means you need to be here for the whole night because you never know what's going to happen when we got values like this. And when I see early that it's going to take some extreme discounting to get everything out the door, that's a very good thing for all of you shopping. So here's what we've got. We've got our last call coming up. We have $1,500. It's going one way or the other because we've got the open, so we're good there. And now we just need to see if there's anybody else. Anybody else who wants to jump in? Okay, you ready for 2 minutes? Final call, final clock, then it's done, right? We're all ready. I would leave it as is. You don't have to. We're sizing it. We ship it. Nobody else does that. We ship for free. We size for free. Do you love that? I mean, is that something? We put in hundreds and hundreds of literal dollars. After you pay silly lows like this, we put in hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars to make it perfect for you and get it to your doorstep in usually 2 days. For free. You don't pay for any of that. Isn't that the craziest thing ever? And yet, look at the savings you have. Right now, right here, right now, you're saving what? $4,500 off of what we should be getting tonight. So we're at 15. I'm going to give it a final 2 minutes, and that's that. We're looking at $10 increments too. $10. So hopefully that doesn't leave you out. Hopefully that's the increment that's teeny tiny enough where you can just jump in with ease here and get on those phones. Are we ready? 2 minutes and we sell it. Take a look at it. This is it. Last pink diamond. Yeah, maybe we're all good with pink diamonds. Maybe we just need to, focus on the other diamonds, right? Although all the colors are getting impossible to get without paying dearly for them. White diamonds are obviously, they're doing it too. I mean, don't think it's just the fancy diamond world. No, white diamonds are going up like crazy. I mean, everything is. So it really is important to take advantage of these values while they're here. We've got our last call already ticking down here. We've got 90 seconds remaining. Let me know here. Will, I know I saw you pick up a phone, but it looks like you're maybe on a request or something, or not on this one. We're verifying. So we have a final now. It's 82 seconds. And then we sell it. Here it is one more time on the hand. I wouldn't even worry about the gold color. I'd say leave it as is. But think about what size you need for wherever you want to wear it on the hand. That is a cushion cut square. It's got a lot of the, instead of just pink, it's really got a lot of lavender tone to it, which if it were to be a purple diamond, well, that would be even more pricey. We don't even want to talk about purple diamonds. I've only had a couple ever here on the show. One is $13,000 and it's smaller. I have it here if you need to see it. It's a bubblegum purple pink. They've actually listed it as a purple pink, so it's not even a full purple, it's a purple pink. It's $13,000. And it's what, 8 points, 9 points, something like that? Here's our 1/5 of a carat, 20 pointer. It's $1,500. And this one even has more diamond weight at 69 in the white, 5 in the pink. So 74 points inside diamonds, 94 points in total. And we have 30 seconds left until it is going to go. So who will it be? We're going to find out together. We have $1,500 only. We're looking for $1,510 or more. And then it's going to be gone. Yep, tonight's not the night for the 63-point Paraíba that's $7,500. Nope, that's not going to happen. We do have more wheels, though, on the way. We've got a couple of discount wheels. We still have our 251 yellow diamond. I do have the ultimate blue wing block D. There's a story on this one. Please stick with me to hear the story on this tanzanite that I'll be flashing for you so you know what to expect. But this is our last call. 15, do we have 1510? Are you trying to get in on this one, too? Okay, verifying over here. 1510, what, going once, going, this is it. I'm waiting for a power bid that's clearly not going to happen. Clearly. 1510, yes, no? Sold. Congratulations, that's gone. Are we caught up on requests? Yes, we are. Oh, I do have one pair of Sveen earrings. Thank you so much on the pink diamond. Here's our pair of Sveen earrings that is, well, new. What in the world? There's a markdown on the Sveen earrings. 829, round, brilliant Sveens. Look at that. This is the color changing variety as well. So they are not just looking good like that. They look plenty good, don't they? But then they change color to red. So they still, when you have the red color change happens, you still don't, that doesn't negate the dispersion. That doesn't mean you don't see that rainbow brilliance anymore. So 829 is the number. It's our carat 63 rounds. So about 80 points in each earring there. And then you also have 20 points in the diamonds. That'd be just to give it a little extra. I felt like if it was just a stud, that'd be pretty. But I feel like it's such a rare and exotic stone. We should really add something to it. So the diamond halo is just the right ticket there. And you can see it looks amazing, doesn't it? So that's actually, well, 20 points in diamonds. They're in the yellow gold right now. You don't even need to leave them that way if you don't want to. But here's what we're going to do. Price tag, reduction. I've had a couple Sveen earrings before. They did not have a price like this. So this is go time, especially if you're lucky enough to have one of the rings, and whether it's a ring in the radiant or the oval or the emerald cut or the round. I think this is going to be that beautiful coordinating set, but there's only one pair because obviously matching up the stones, not that easy to do. We've done it for you. They're going under $39.99, and watch this value. So much better than $39.99. One caller only. And this is what they look like. There's a center post, so you can either wear them squared off like this, or you can rotate them a bit and do more of that diamond shape if you want. That's what they look like from a distance. Let me give you a measurement, and then we're going to put one up against the ear. But they are not going to be 39. Look at that, 3/8 of an inch, top to bottom. A little bit more so if you put them at that angle where you go northeast, southwest to the points there. Let's go back up close, and you know what? We'll make them $1,999 instead, which makes them the most affordable Speen earring that we've had for you. And this is what they look like from a distance away, just to really see it. You can see I just angled them there for you, just a little different way, because I know you can see what they look like when they're all squared up, but now you see that little bit of an angle, which I think is a pretty way to wear them as well. So that's what they look like from a distance. And still you can see that dispersion, and that fire just does not quit. So let's go back to our wheel. We'll show you what they're looking like for $19.99, and we'll hopefully be getting those a fabulous, fabulous home. And Speen earrings, really good look, so unusual to find. And of course, it's that color change variety, great dispersion level. And then let me flash. I'm going to show you a little preview of this very important blue wing block D that we have coming up. Not to mention, if anybody has been admiring these big opal earrings, just since we've already got your attention on earrings, let me show these really quickly here on the hand shot. Tony, do you remember these? These are the incredible museum match pair. And it's such a struggle to sell opals on camera. It really is, just because they never look good on camera like they do in person. These look really good. So the fact they look this good already and they only look better in person is really saying something. And those also have pink and white diamonds. I know you've seen them. I know they've been the most expensive earring we've created here, but they've come down in price. So I mention it because if you would like the $10.99 of this incredible, we talk about this all the time, opals don't match. This might be the earring that really debunks that theory, because they look pretty darn matched, don't they? But it's $10.99 in opals. They're cushion cuts, 53 points in pink, and a carat 81 in diamonds. We got excited about putting those together. So there they are, and they've got a brand new markdown. So they're well under that half off mark, and they've always been $13,000. So getting them under, $6,500 is awfully nice, and they are. So give me a call if you've been thinking about those. There's a brand new markdown to go with them today. And then we'll go back to our Speen earrings, and then we're going to show you a beautiful, we do have ruby, by the way. If you want the big ruby, we've got a 2 carat plus, but I also have a 348. So if you're looking for the multi-million-dollar stone, we do have this one. Oh, look, ballerina mounting too. What do we think of that? That's pretty. It's not exactly inexpensive because it's a 348. That's our largest ruby here by far. That's why we felt compelled to add so much diamond weight to it. And on top of all that, it's a certified stone as well. So we have a huge ruby for you. Okay, Speen earrings are staying with me. Let me do this. I'm going to flash for you Tanzanite deal, but then we're going to show you the hoop earrings that are the 3 carat 12s. I do have a yellow diamond as well on the way tonight. Stay with us for that. It's happening. We have a yellow diamond that's a 1 carat VS. We have the really important Tanzanite. I'm going to flash right now. This is a stone that is coming up in just about, we're actually not even waiting to the top of the hour. We're going to do it right about just a little after the bottom of this hour. You're only waiting like another 10, 15 more minutes for this to come out to play. And I know it's not for everybody size-wise. It's a nearly 11 carat. But wait till you see this color saturation it has. We're used to seeing really good, obviously, saturation because it's blue wing block D. But there is a story behind this stone that I'm hoping you'll stay with me till the official presentation to hear all about it. Do you see how to zoom back, I just blocked the light, and look how that stone just gets so much richer when you block the light like it did there. See that? That's a 10 carat 91. It's coming up in just a few minutes, and a specialty cut with it. Special cut, special size, special everything. And we'll talk full. Everything you need to know about that stone. Trust me, you want to be a part of that one. It's in about 10 minutes. It is one of the best looking Tanzanites we have ever had. So we're really looking forward to that. That's coming up. Let's get to, though, the last call on I know these have been super in demand because really quickly, just the other day, it was Sunday, I ended up bringing out every large diamond weight we had in a hoop earring, every one of them by request. And that was because we had a lot of people looking for larger diamond weights. But here was the issue. Most of them stuck around because what so many of you said was, no. I don't want the large diamond weight with a large hoop, like 1.5, 2 inches. I want the large diamond weight in a traditional size hoop, which is why these are here tonight. This took a couple of days. We couldn't bring them out on Sunday. If we had, you would not have been happy with the price tag because it's $69.99. Saw these on Sunday and I thought, set out on a mission to get this. Let's work together, see what we have. I went to the inventory. We've got every single last pair that we have available in white, yellow, rose gold. What I wanted to do was bring these more to a level like we had with the bigger sizes in the bigger carat weights, bigger lengths. Not everybody wants a 2 inch, not everybody wants a 1.5 inch. If that is the case, this is the holy grail hoop, as I'm calling it. And now We have gathered up what we have. We know exactly the quantity that's here, and we decided to get a little Memorial Day kicked off early. We decided to put them on a tremendous discount for all of you. So you get the big carat weight, 312, but in a 1-inch diameter, which is a classic style, classic size. You see these everywhere. I priced them for you today. I did a lot of research today because, again, I knew this was coming today. I'm going to tell you something. A 1-inch earring, and I'm going to have to apologize like I always do. I couldn't find a VS quality. All I could find was SI. And that, by the way, if you're going, well, why not look at those really high-end designers, the ones that get $50,000, $60,000 for their hoops? They didn't have VS quality either. So keep in mind what an upgrade you're getting when you go the VS diamond route. This is 3 carats, 12 in diamonds, inside out style, white, yellow, or rose, with the little button release that is at this point so vital in a hoop earring. You really need to have that because you're going to have these earrings forever. Actually, they're going to live on past all of us because they're diamonds and gold. So they'll be passed down through the generations, and they will be in the family heirloom collection forever. But they have a 312 carat weight in that really wearable classic 1-inch style. Yet they have every bell and whistle you want, like the button release closure, like that beautiful inside out styling, which is really complicated to do from a labor standpoint. And they have the VS material. This is your greatest markdown. We're getting a sale price here now because we're just going to eliminate what we have. When we make them again, they will be $69.99 unless things actually change again with diamonds and gold, which they may. But today they're supposed to be $6,999. Here's $3,479. Take a look. We only have a couple pairs to go around. So this was something I know a lot of you asked for and needed and wanted just a few days ago. Here they are. We're ready for you. We just need a couple of callers, and I only mean a couple. If I told you how few there were, I don't think anybody would even call in because you don't think that you can get one. Here's what we'll do. It's a 312, 1-inch. Wait till you see these on. They're bigger. So if you're saying, well, how do you get 3 carats of diamond weight into a 1-inch when usually that carat weight has to be dispersed through 2 inches of carat weight or 2 inches of length or 1.5 inches of length? Well, that's the whole idea. These are much bigger stones individually. There's still that inside out style. We need some callers. $69.99, what you should be paying today, literally, to get those hoop earrings home. That's not what we're doing tonight because we're giving you a pre-sale. This is kind of a pre-sale, but of course it's also going to be final call because we can't bring them back at this price tag. So this is where I need you to come on in early, especially if you have a real true need to get a certain color of gold. That's what's going to be so important here. Look at the side profile. They have all that mirror finished gold. You do see at the upper left there that button release. That's only what you use that button when you want to open them, not to close them. There's nothing you need to do special or fancy when you close them. You literally just push them together. You will hear them click. You'll hear them lock. They will be closed and they will be secured. That's it. That's easy. Here's what they look like on from a distance away. So you can really see how stunning these are and how you still, in that length, being the good length that it is, you're still going to have a great appreciation for the diamonds that are set in the front of the outside and also inside the back of the earring. You can see all that when it is that style. You need a little bit of drape to see and appreciate an inside out style. So you have all that here. Let's go back to our wheel. They're amazing. You can see how wide they are. That's because of those bigger diamonds used, the bigger individual sizes you have. They are 1 inch in diameter. That is such an important style and size for everybody to own. And yet they're not even going to be $69.99. This is our final low. We can never drop these lower. They've actually never been this low a price tag before. Here's what they look like from a distance away, just so you can see 1 inch diameter. So that's 1 inch side to side, 1 inch top to bottom, as you see there. So they're not $69. Come on in because they're not even $3,120. When I did price out the 1 carat or 1 inch, 3 carat rather, I found some designers that had a 1 inch style inside out. 3 carat was their carat weight. 3 carat we get exact, so it's 312. They had a 3 carat. So needless to say, probably about the same size on each individual stone here. And the best price I could find, granted they were SI stones, they were in 14 karat gold. There was 3 carats in carat weight. There was 1 inch in the gold drop. They were still, I'm not kidding you, you can check it for yourself. You can do a little search right now on your phone or on your computer. I found SI stones that were $12,999. That was the best case scenario. There were a lot of pairs that went over $20,000 to get 3 carats of diamond weight in a 1 inch style, in an inside out style. So that's what you have to pay. This is different. This is $3,120. Why did we end up at that weird price? Well, that's actually $1,000 a carat. They're going less than that. Nobody in this diamond world does pricing less than $1,000 a carat. That's like a commercial. You know, there's only one thing that can cut a diamond. It's a diamond. Remember, when you have the hardest natural substance on earth, you can't just cut it like you would steel or iron or aluminum. You have to use diamonds to cut diamonds. So there are commercial grade diamonds that are bought and sold in the trade that actually will be how you cut diamonds, right? Those would be oftentimes $1,000 a carat. Here, you're not paying $1,000 a carat for facet grade fine quality VS stones that you're getting a cumulative carat weight of over 3 carats in gold in a gorgeous hoop, and they're not $3,000 and they're not $29.99. This is our only chance to give you this price tag. They've never been reduced to this price before. This is our lowest ever. It says all over this bag, one time, lowest ever. It's just a little Wednesday sale here that we're doing on this earring for what we have. And it was inspired by, again, your requests on Sunday, where everybody was saying, bring out the big diamond weights and the hoops. We did, but they were all too big a size. So we brought out the big diamond weight with the smaller size and giving you the classic here. And it's not $29.99, they're not $28, and they're not even going to be $2,799 for the hoops. Very few to go around. Here again is your matched pair together, so you can see how beautifully consistent they are. And they're in white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold while they last, but they're only $27.77 to get you 3 carats plus in diamonds, and that is with that beautiful inside-out styling. All the diamonds themselves are round brilliance, and then you've got the round hoop itself. So that is the way to shop a 3 carat, but in that really good wearable size, which tends to be a favorite by so many. We look for and want those 1-inch stylings. So you've got it there, $27.77. Let's get to our Tanzanite deal coming up, and then we've got another wheel for you. Let me know if you have any requests whatsoever. This was brought out based on a request from a couple of days ago. We know exactly what's here in the inventory. That's all we can offer for $27.77, and thank you so much. We already have 3 pairs gone, so white, yellow, and yellow. So that's how they're going. See, the yellow gold's on display. A lot of people getting the yellow gold. So it's one of those where just match whatever you typically wear. What do you wear the most of in your other jewelry? That's where you want to go with the hoop. They still are the brightest, whitest diamonds. Notice how we did a little bit of rhodium plating on the tips of the prongs there, so that still the gold really is matching with your white diamonds there and kind of washing away with it, so you don't notice the gold and the prongs and the way they're set. It really is all about the diamonds. So that is $27.77 for the pair, and thank you to everyone who's picking one up. We'll give it 60 seconds, then we got to move along. We have a beautiful Tanzanite opportunity next. Let's just bring it on out. It's the biggest and it's the baddest, and I mean that in the best way, because what we're going to bring out, I've been waiting for this day for a long, long time, and I know there was a lot of talk about maybe just putting this on our Sunday show, but then we said, nope, it's coming out on the Wednesday night early, and there's a good reason for that. So we're going to talk about what's coming up on the way, and it's such an important style, and it's going to be a very big moment for our Tanzanite lovers. So get ready. 25 seconds remaining on this one, and $27.77. Let's bring out the Tanzanite. You just saw it previewed. We're so excited to have this one because we've been waiting on this 10 carat plus. And before you leave me and go, 10 carats is too big, well, stick around, because it's a cushion cut square that has, no, I can't get over this. I cannot get over this. We are looking at the only stone that has ever been cut this way. I need to tell you a little bit about this stone because it's just that important. There are museum reserve stones that we've been bringing out of late. You know that I sat in a conference room about 4.5 years ago on a Tuesday afternoon, and I didn't even know why I was in the building on a Tuesday. They wouldn't tell me. They said, you need to be here. It's important. It's going to be one of the most important days of your career. Just be here. I thought, I'm getting a promotion. No, that was not it. But I did get to see the very first look and meet with the gentleman who was the miner who mined and saved and collected Blue Wing Block D. And then I got to see them all. And on that Tuesday afternoon in December, we were like, it was like a week and a half till Christmas time. And there I am on a Tuesday looking at the most spectacular Tanzanite that has ever been mined. And on that day, I sat with the ownership group here and we selected by hand the stones. I mean, we were here hours and hours and hours looking at Tanzanite. It's like when you stare up at the sun and you see spots for a minute. This was like, I went home just seeing nothing but red flashes after looking at blue wing block Ds for hours and hours and hours and just marveling at something after, at that point, I'd been in the business about 17 years. I had never seen anything like. Nobody knew this existed until we brought it. Nobody knew. He kept it the biggest secret in the gem biz. And yet, there were certain stones that were hand-selected to be, honestly, set aside for museums, for museum collections that TVON would loan out after the fact, after we sold all the blue wing block D to you guys. It would be loaned out to museums. We have since, we've dove into that collection, we have brought those out in jewelry, and now I want to introduce you to the stone that is what is called, and here we are on a Wednesday, looking at this gem that I wish I would have known today was the day. I would have told you about it for weeks and weeks and weeks in advance just so you would know to be here, but you're here. This is the king stone of the parcel. You've been waiting for it, right? The one stone that gets that moniker of the king stone, which is the best, the top, the king stone. There's always one in a collection or a parcel. We've seen it with rubies, we've seen it with sapphires, we've seen it with emeralds. This is the king stone. It is not only museum reserve, it is, but it's also the very best. And the reason it was tough to determine which out of all the stones that had such amazing color, which one should be given that special mark, well, really it came down to this cutting as well. There is an internal cutting on this cushion cut square that is like, it's very much like a round brilliant, except it's not a round brilliant. It's brilliant. There's a lot of extra faceting here. That's what we couldn't stop staring at it. We couldn't stop marveling at it. And it's a 10 karat 91. Like I always say though, a cushion cut square sits really evenly on the hand. So I think it makes a bigger size more wearable for you if you shy away from bigger sizes typically. There's also, well listen, if we could put 8 carats in diamonds around it and make it affordable, we would. We kept it to a carat 52. So we kept it fairly conservative considering no amount of diamonds are ever going to be really quite enough, right, for this stone. So it's 152 in diamonds. The item number is 182. We are so proud to bring this today, and here's the deal. I gotta ask more for the king stone, right? Don't you think I should? Don't you think we are right to do so? I got big problems here with 40 minutes into the second hour here. I gotta tell you something. We got to make sure it goes. And if I put up a price, now you know all the museum reserves have been $99.99 essentially, even the 3, even the 5 carats. Well, this is a 10 karat 91. It's also the king stone of the parcel. This is actually more than $99.99 for the first time. We're seeing this one at $19,999. I'm going to change it. Tell me something. When you see this stone, and I know they're always a little complex to see their true beauty on TV, but when you look at this stone, do you see the reds? Do you see a glitter factor of reds? Do you see that when the stone, it's swaying from left to right, but it almost looks like the stone is in a circular motion, like it's moving like the internal workings of a kaleidoscope is what this looks like. And it's just spinning the blues and the purples and the reds together, and the reds are really coming out to the forefront. I'm going to go, I just got to put this on the auction block. I have got to. I know we don't have a lot of audience. Here's what I'm going to do. We've got a $19,999. Come on over. I'm going to try it on. We're going to show it to you all the ways. We're going to give you a gold color change if you want it. Don't leave it in white gold if you don't want to. I don't want anything to hold you back here. This is it. This is what we've been waiting for. I feel like I should have trumpets sounding like doo-doo-doo-doo, like that kind of thing. It's the Kingstone. It's here. You know, there was a little bit of a to-do when there was a new king, you know, named and officially crowned across the pond a few weeks ago. It was kind of a big deal, right? I feel like we should have a little bit of that pomp and circumstance here. Well, instead, what am I going to do? I'm going to give it the auction treatment, and we're going to get it out of that $19,999 price range. And we're going to show you the inside and how that's finished. And we're going to show you that beautiful heavy diamond weight on the sides. And I'm going to show you that beautiful stone in motion, in movement, and then look at it on the hand. For being a nearly 11 karat, it's quite wearable, actually. There's nothing that really isn't wearable about this because of the shape. How about this? Instead of starting at 10,000, because I've done something really, really bad in the last few months here. I've been talking about something I should never talk about on TV. I've been talking about per carat prices. And it's kind of changed the game a little bit, because once you mention a per carat price, I think everybody's doing the easy math at home And the second I try to get, I don't know, $600 a carat for a stone, it's too much. Even with the realization that this is the best one of the entire collection, and we're bringing it out right now. Call a friend. Tell somebody you know. They better turn on TVON because you've got to see this stone. You don't have to buy it, but you got to see it. Because guess what? The stone that was supposed to be in a museum is no longer going to a museum. Somebody watching tonight, one of the three of you, is going to get this at home instead of at a museum in London or in France or in New York City, or there's several others. This was up for debate. Right? We actually had it down to 4 different museums that were all in the running to get this stone on display. On loan. It wasn't going to be there permanently, but probably, usually for a few years at least. This is the 1091. Here's the deal. At $10,000, we're still talking about $1,000 a carat. It's actually a little under. It's not bad. We need to get this down to normal TVON range. This is like somebody saying, sure, would you like the Ferrari for $5,000 instead of $500,000? And you'd say, yes. Yes, I will, thank you. Would you like the $20 million house for $20,000? Yes, I think I would. It doesn't work that way in real life, but that's how this is going to work. And better yet, since I have nobody on the phone lines even thinking about it or kind of telling me, hey, I like it, I'm not going to do 10 or 9 or 8 or 7,000 or 6,000 or $5,000 to open, which, by the way, is well under $500 a carat. Name somebody who's selling regular tanzanite for under $500 a carat. I bet we can't do it, right? Nobody is. Even that light lavender material. Watch this. Take a look. We're going to show you and actually calculate some per carats here. There's a carat and a half in diamonds as well. A carat 52. But right now, I'm at $458 a carat. Speaking of Ferraris, I'm at $458 a carat. And I have nobody on the lines. Nobody, not a soul, nobody, not one. So here's what I've got for you. Instead of $5,000, instead of $49 or $48 or $47 or $46, I'm going to start at $4,500. And that way, the 10 carat 91 is going to be down to $412. You know what? Forget about it. Let's go even lower. I don't want to even, and Tony, it's going to be a $10 increment because we did that before. Let's do it again. It didn't have much effect on anything. Let's just do it. I just need people. I need bidders. I need callers, collectors, whoever. Tanzanite lovers, new shoppers, anybody who just wants a carat and a half in diamonds, because here's the joke of it, and I know you guys aren't going to believe me on this, but if you know jewelry, here's the funny part. There's a carat 52 in diamonds in rings all over this world where a carat 52 in diamonds is more money than what I'm asking for this entire ring, and that's the Kingstone in Tanzanite. So you can go pay $4,500 for the diamond mounting by itself, or you can get a free 10 carat 91, the best that's ever come out of that one single source. We're not starting at 45. I'm not starting at 44. I'm not starting at 43 or 42 or $4,100. And yes, this is going to get down to a ridiculous low per carat on not just a good stone, great stone, best stone. No, the literal best of the best. And we have nobody at $4,100 either. So here we go. $4,000 to start, and a $10, don't worry about the increment, it doesn't matter. 60 seconds to get the open on a $4,000 to start. Bidding moment. This is a moment. This is the Kingstone, the best of the best when there were literally, this is back when they started, before you saw them on the air, thousands of stones. And one had to be chosen as the very, very, very best. Here it is. Nobody at 4. Take a look at it. Let's calculate some per carat pricing here because I promised I would. 1091 that's $366 a carat. There you go. So that would be the low price that I think, well, one of the lowest we've ever seen. I think the lowest I ever had was 357, but that was a 2 carat. Yeah. Do we have the open? Okay. We may not need the rest of that clock. And I may just sell it. It's that night. It's that night, guys. We are just looking at one of our absolute finest. Let's try it on. There's a carat 52 in diamonds and solid gold that's free right now. It's free. It's just free. That's all free. That's all free right now. And then there's a 1091 that's if we get the open, it's $366 a carat for the very, very best. I told you guys, I got a problem on this Wednesday night. There should be hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people on the phone lines right now. But that's because they're not here. So if people are not here watching, they're missing out on the opportunity of a lifetime. This is the opportunity of a lifetime. Do we have $4,000? This is bad. $366 a carat. I think the lowest price per carat I've ever had was $357 a carat on a 2 carat that wasn't the Kingstone, and it wasn't 1091, and it wasn't this fancy cushion cutting, and that was $357 a carat. So would it be worth it to pay just about $9 more per carat? The lowest price, the crazy diamond weight, this 152, all of this, $4,000. Okay. So I see a lot of people on the phones, not a lot, but 2, 3. Let's see if they're verifying on this one. Take a look. Let's see if we have it confirmed. Do we have officially the open here? So we do. Okay, so we do. We're at 4,000. I have never seen anything like this. Whoo! Yeah? It's the Kingstone, baby. Look at that. Okay, so we're at $4,000. We got it. We got it, though. We got the open, right? Oh, yes. Let's try it on again. Let's try it on again. Of course. If I put on the Kingstone, does it make me the queen? That is my question, though. Does it work that way? It just makes you feel like that, though. Yeah, I don't have an official crown or a title or anything like that, nor a castle, nor anything like that. But I do have the feeling right now, I feel like a queen. 4,000 we have. Does anyone want to go 4,000? Did I really do? Wasn't that supposed to be $100 increments? Come on now. $366 a carat. I think we could handle $100 increments, but I'm not. It's a $10 increment. And why is this such a struggle? Well, you know what? Like I always say, the people who aren't with us live, who miss out on these deals, are going to be kicking themselves. Yeah. Do you have a question? Sure. So let's do that again. We did it earlier, but maybe they just kind of tuned in here. Let's take on a tour here. Big pave, wider side band here. Great finished under gallery that's actually decorative because it's almost like cutout leaves, open work, like marquise cutouts happening here. Someone's going to have to explain this to me. Uh-oh, uh-oh. The fancy cut, the best of the best. Whew. Is anybody a museum curator out there? Do we have a museum curator watching? One of those Sotheby's auctioneers? Anybody work at Bonhams, Christie's, Sotheby's? Anybody? Should we tell them right now? Because they could say right now, I know you're not technically loaning this to us anymore, but can we just buy it? Don't you think a museum would probably invest $4,000 into what typically goes for, and if you're new to tanzanite, let me give you a little tanzanite update. Tanzanite's a one-source stone. It's blue zoisite. It only comes from one mine in Tanzania. It gets the name tanzanite because we are paying homage to the blue zoisite that comes only from that locale. They say, now nobody knows for sure, it's mining. Mining's a bit of a mystery sometimes, but they're saying, the experts say right now we've got maybe 15 years left of mining until it's done, gone, extinct, closed, no more. Now, does it really matter in the context of what we're showing you right now because this is already gone? The Block D is gone. Block D produced a higher saturation level. The Blue Wing Block D was one vein of the D block. It's gone. We are the only ones that have it. Nobody else got any of it. There were no rejects. Sometimes we take a parcel and then we cherry pick and then we give our rejects to somebody else and they end up on TV somewhere else for more money. There are no rejects here. We took every last stone. We did have some set aside, admittedly, I've told you, for museums to be lent out to museums that are now here on display and on sale. This is a sale. I guess you could call it that. It's kind of a giveaway. And it's at $4,000. If anybody else wants to get in, we're giving it a final 2 minutes and we're selling it. And remember, things like you have a money-back guarantee. So for those of you that are skeptics and naysayers and going, that's too good to be true, and mama told me better, so I'm not going to believe it, I'm going to stay out because something's got to be wrong with it. What's wrong is the fact that I made the decision to auction this off and start too low and do it on a Wednesday when I already knew there wasn't a lot of viewership. So here's what we've got. 2 minutes to get you in. All you have to do is make the phone call. That's all you got to do. Make the phone call. If you're in the 2 minutes, you are eligible to bid. We are looking at a $10, that is like the non-increment increment. It doesn't even almost count or matter. Because $10, my goodness, for what you're getting and what you're saving, I don't know, it's just $16,000 worth of savings right now. Not bad, right? And you can change the gold if you want to. You're getting a carat 52 in diamonds, which we're not even talking about, in a vessel of solid 14 karat gold. And we're paying right now one of our lowest per carat prices ever on Tanzanite altogether. Right now it's at $366 a carat for a nearly 11 karat, and it is the Kingstone. That's my curtsy. I don't know how it looks. I don't know. I've never practiced it. I've never done it before, but that's my, please dial in the next 2 minutes, curtsy. Okay? And you can send it back to me. I'll be happy to have it back. You know who's going to be really happy to have it back? Ownership. And then they'll, put it up on another show, try again. That'll be my try again. Try to get 20 grand this time. Here's your last call. It's final moments. Are we ready? 2 minutes. It goes by quickly. There's a delay. That's why we give you 2 whole minutes. Start dialing right now. Don't miss it. Take a look at it. Here we go. $4,000. Is it hot in here, or is it just the fact that I'm selling our best stone for the lowest price? Is that what's happening? Is this really what I'm going to have to live the rest of my life knowing that I did this? Oh, it is hot in here. It's 75 degrees in here. How on earth are the lights still on? Wow. Okay, it's not just me. It's not just the auction. That's kind of toasty for a TV studio. All right, what's up? Do we have any, what? What? Come on, give me the gang signs. Looks like you're doing Madonna Vogue over there, actually, Joyce. Have you ever done the Vogue? All right, let's do it, guys. Last call, last chance. Anybody else? Is the microphone still buzzing? Is that the problem? Can I blame this on the microphone going bzzz all night long? Can I blame it on that? Maybe. All right, so anybody else? We have one. Don't tell me this clock was all for nothing. Nothing? I didn't even need to run a clock? All right, we need 4,010. Let me take you on another tour and, walk you around. Let's go, look at the inside, the way it's finished, all the sample gold, which again, you're not paying for. Let's take a look at what else you're not paying for. You're not paying for those diamonds, that big halo. Oh, the 10 karat 91 ultra saturated neon Kingstone, you're not paying for that. With all the red glitter factor, you're not paying for that. Let's try it on. I think, again, if you're shying away because you're not sure if it's too big, is it too big, is it too big, is it too big? Well, first of all, don't ever say such a thing until you actually try it. Put it on. That's why I say get it home. Get it home, then decide. Then decide, because you don't want to miss out. And it'd be one thing if we were charging a lot more, if it was a lot more money or something like that. It's so affordable. This is truly one of our best ever per carat prices that we've ever seen. And that's unheard of. So here we are, last call, $4,000. We're looking for 4,010 or more. Or power bids. Is it too late to ask for a power bid like 41 or 42 or 5 or 6? Now $5,000 would still be 75% off, just to be clear. Just to be clear, that if you give me a $5,000 bid and win, that would be still 75% off the price I'm supposed to be getting tonight. So that's not bad. That's not bad at all. So do we have anything guys, 4,010 or more? 4,100, something like that? Anything at all? Yes, no? Do you have it? Clock's out. I got to move. This is done once, twice, 3 times, and sold. Congratulations. And guess what? I don't have anything to put up after that. Oh, I do. I have a wheel, a big wheel. Look at this wheel, starting with a really large kunzite. Hold on. Let's zoom back. This is going to be too much for a wheel, is it? I got all these big pieces up here. Let's try it. We'll start there. And top of the hour is still 2 minutes away. So, wow. Okay, so we've got another hour left. Who knows what's going to happen in the last hour? Was anybody with me for the last hour of Monday? That was exciting. Here we are. That's just the beginning. Believe it or not, I'm adding an opal. A very large lightning ridge black opal in yellow gold in the dome style. Also have a flower ring, pink diamonds, white diamonds. Check this out. This is a larger, oversized, hey, rose cut diamonds. Is that just clever and cute? Are they trying to be cute there? They put rose cut diamonds in a flower ring. That's so cute. Then we've got the opal. And then there's one more, a big blue zircon, just to round it all out. Here's the blue zircon. Hey, congratulations, by the way, on the 1091. This is a big wheel. It's a big wheel, and it's a big deal. I'm going to see if we can come in closer. Oh, I just didn't know. Look at that emerald cut. Super cool, like a tower of beautiful orchid color, pink, purple, blue saturation on that kunzite. We'll get you set up with some carat weights, give you a little introduction to the carat weights here, and then we'll go from there. But this is our wheel, and it's a good one. And I know it's a high-end wheel, but that's not going to stop me. You've seen what I've been doing tonight. If that last auction was any kind of indication, well, get ready. Buckle up and get ready and have your phone in hand, because this opal over here is a 212. That's a 212. That's the really, really pricey part of New York there. So you always have to, you know how you always have to, like in a catalog, you always have to call when it says price upon request. You have to call the 212 number to get the price. So that's the 212 opal. Then we have a 9 karat 32 zircon, 46 points in diamonds. Then we have the flower ring. That would be 14 karat rose and white. Can I show you this texture? Look at that. They went all full on. They went full floral. They said, let's make that floral, have the band look like tree bark, and really embrace the look of really, I would say, art imitating life here in jewelry form. And by the way, that has 44 points in rose cut diamonds, 65 points in pink diamonds, and another 18 points in white diamonds. A grand total of 127 in diamond weight. And then we also have the zircon and then the kunzite. The zircon is a 932. That 9 karat 32 is 46 points in diamonds on the sides, and then we go right directly behind that with a 1080 in that kunzite emerald cut, and that has 86 points in diamonds. So there are your 4 pieces that, yes, here now with the top of the hour arriving, we are going to blow these out. So they're time to go, and it's time to reduce the prices and discount whichever one you want, and that's the key. Also, as far as gold color, only one has to stay the way it is, and I bet you guessed it, it's that designer floral ring. That one stays in the two-tone, the rose and the white together. The rest of them you can change to any gold color you'd like. So obviously, they're big pieces. We know that. We see the quality. We see the look. Here's what we're going to do. Anything you want on this wheel, anything at all. Yellow diamond is still to come, by the way. Welcome to the show. Top of the hour is here. Glad you're with us tonight. We have 1 short hour left. It's going to be wild. So it's already been a bit wild. Now it's going to get a little more wild. So come on in. Stay with us. Get requests in. Yes, there's a big yellow diamond coming up as well. It's a cushion cut 1 karat 01. Looking forward to that. But right now, anything on this wheel, let's just give them one crazy price and let's try to clear out a wheel. You think we can do it? You think we can go 4 for 4? I hope so. I hope so. I really hope that I can bat $1,000, bat $1,000, no. But bat $10,000. Interestingly enough, these all had $10,000 plus prices, list prices. Good thing those are just suggestions. And then I'm up here freewheeling it. Let's do something different. And boy, am I going to make up a lot of prices in this last hour that you're going to like. So stay with me and get requests in if you have them as well. And also check on availability. Which one do you like there? Yes, the rose ring, rose cut diamonds. So let me just point out again, what you see here in the middle clustered together, those are rose cut diamonds, kind of an old world cutting style. Less faceting than a round brilliant has, but gives you a much bigger face to the diamonds and gives you a prismatic look. Pink diamonds with it and white diamonds with it, 127 total weight, textured mounting. Let's take a look at it on the hand. It's got a nice big presence to it. That is 600 is the item number. 600 for you, Sean, on that one if you like it. Anything you want on this wheel, that's the only one up here that stays as is. So you got to leave it in the rose and the white like it is. Everything else up there can be changed. We're obviously still going to size this for you, so no worries there. They're not 10, they're not 9, they're not 8. 7 or 6 or 5, all great ideas. They're huge, important pieces, and yet they're not going to be $5,000. They're not $4,000. I'll tell you, at $39.99, that was the price tag tonight on the wheel, at least where it was supposed to be. Let's go lower. A lot lower. I hope you're ready. I really do. I hope you're ready for this because it never hurts to be in, ready to go on those lines early. $39 they're not. $2,999 they're not. This is so wild of a value, and this is because we got to move everything we show you in this last hour and beyond. So here's how we do it. You're not even spending $1,999 for anything up there. Think about that. The fact they're already under $2,000, and I'm not stopping there. So let me know, Sean, if you got that flower ring. These are all one-of-a-kinds, truly. So when they're gone forever. Nothing we can do to bring them back. Here's your chance right now. If you want any one of them, we're going to make this a really simple, easy deal. What can I tell you? I'm going to make this better than even $1,899 for any ring that you see, that you love. And if you need to see those graphics with it, if you want to see the piece all up there, up close on its own, let me know. We'll do that. Nothing up here is $1,899. They're $1,888. We're going crazy eights on this very important wheel here. And yet, that's the price. 60 seconds. Let's move along. We have the big yellow diamond to bring out next. It's coming out. Got to bring that to you next. So that's going to be coming out for you. And we'll have that one on the way. We've got a lot more to show you. Anything else you'd like to request at all? Those would be important to get in also right now. We really want to encourage you to make any requests, anything we can bring out from a vault for you. We will gladly do that. But this is the wheel to get $1,888. If there's anything that's of interest up there, try it. For those kind of values, that is just really fantastic, fantastic discounting there. The big yellow diamond, when we know what's happening with yellow diamonds, we've got a beautiful 1 carat pluser. That's on the way. We also have a really good, if you need the biggest ruby here, we do have it. There's a 3.5 carat Burma ruby, and it's certified. And that's also really important. That's not normal to see a 3.5 carat ruby. We have one. And it's natural ruby, and yes, it's from Burma. They even give you the origin on the cert, so we can flash that for you. It's a really good ring. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, I'll just flash this ruby real quick, just to show it, because you know, it's that, I'm not kidding, it's 40 grand. Let's take a look at it though, because you got to see the good stuff, right? And now, this ruby, we usually top out at 2 or 3. Are you kidding? And the glow and transparency this has, I'm just going to give it a polish here. It's item number 205. This is stunning. And it's in the true, why do we call this the ballerina mounting? Well, it looks like a big ruffled tutu of diamonds. And it is too good, and it is 205, and it is a 348, and it's certified, and has 261 total weight in diamonds, most of which are tapered baguettes, just a few round brilliants on the sides. That'll be your split shank right there. That doesn't matter. It's really all about this double halo and those amazing baguettes. And you know, we're going to come in real close on this ruby, and you've got to see this. And then also keep in mind, we have a cert to go with it from the GRS. That is the Gem Research Swiss Lab. They have oh, look at this. This is so important. I can't remember the last time I had a ruby that was certified. I really can't. So it's all here, and please do not ask me to try or attempt to pronounce this, because I will not be able to do it properly. But it's Gem Research Swiss Lab, that's the GRS. They have certified this stone on the 7th of June, way back in 2016. Directly out of our vaults, you've got 1 natural ruby right there. There's your photograph, there's the carat weight, there's the millimeter size, which is 8.4 by 11.7. Brilliant step cut cushion, of course the rectangular cushion. The color is red, yes. And then let's go over to the other side here, which is so important. They have the origin determined. It is from Burma. That is what we know that. We have Burmese all the time, so it's not surprising. But today's Myanmar, that's why it says Myanmar in parentheses, that's what we call it today. Burma, we refer to it kind of the old world term. This is happening. You get the cert with it. This lab you see is in Lucerne, Switzerland. That is the headquarters, which is probably where you guessed the Swiss lab would be. And here's what we're going to do. 261 is the diamond weight we've added to it. It is in solid 14 karat white gold, and it is as is in that white gold. You saw that $40,000 price tag in bright red on the bag. We're going to do something vastly different for you. And if anybody would like this one, please call me early because there are just no other 348s in our inventory. There are no others. My next largest size is a 3. Every little bit you might think, well, that's 48 points bigger than the other larger stone. Well, the thing is, every bit counts when you're into these sizes. Anything over 1 carat is significant in a ruby. And here it is, our most important stone when it comes to ruby in our entire inventory, and that is saying something because we don't bring you whatever rubies, we bring you only the best to begin with. So to have this here like it is and not do $39,999 is what it's all about. If anybody would like it, we're actually getting it under $20,000 for you. Under 20 on a 348. It's pure red. It's pure clarity, the top to the bottom, and that is so significant when it's that size. I get excited. You guys have watched this show probably once before, maybe twice, maybe 200 times. You know how excited I get if we have a 1 carat ruby that has glow, that has clarity, that has transparency. You know how exciting that is, how unusual that is. And you should get excited. That's unusual to get. It's usually opaque. Ruby across the board typically is opaque. To get clarity is what amps up the rarity. To get 348 and clarity top to bottom, side to side is so impressive. We have the cert coming with it. That, of course, is a given. It's less than $20,000, which is already half off. We told you crazy things are happening tonight. This is yet another one, and here's what we do. The no holds barred discounting party. It's right now. It's right here. It's not 19, 18, it's not even $17,000. I know this is not for everybody. It is the largest ruby we have, by far. So this is the time to take it and never look back. My suggestion would be get it appraised. And when, you know why that's easy? Because you got this coming with it. This is coming to you with it. In the box with the ring, after it's sized, ready to go, this is coming with it. So you get the cert. That makes appraisals a breeze. So easy, so simple. You've got it, essentially everything that that appraiser needs to know. They're not guessing, they're not taking it, and they also won't have it as long because they don't have to do all that research on their own. It's already done by one of the top labs in the world. That's done. So this makes appraisals easy, it makes insuring easy, and you know what, it's not even going to be $17,000. And better yet, it's not even going to be $16,000. This is $15,999 for our largest ruby, for our best. And most rubies do not have a cert. This does. So take a look at it. We'll give it a last call here, 60 seconds on that one, and then we got to move. We've got a lot to show you and not a lot of time, and we have the big yellow diamond coming out to play right here next. So that is one you do not want to miss. We even previewed that a little bit earlier. It's got gorgeous yellow diamonds with it, classic kind of styling. We've made it a little bit higher end than even some of our other yellow diamonds. And again, here's another one where we don't see new yellow diamonds going forward, and the price tags are just wild. So here we go. Here's what the ruby looks like on the hand too, because this size, really important to see the perspective. And yes, it's all finished on the inside of the ring as well. And that's what it looks like. So there you have it. That's how you see that double halo. That's why I said those diamonds on the sides, you're not going to see too many of those. It really is going side to side across the finger. That is an incredible stone. Just fun to see, right? Fun to see. Fun to have pieces like that. Fun to get to go to the museum and not leave your house, right? You don't even have to be dressed. I don't think they're going to let you in the museum without shoes and proper attire. But at this museum, you can just kick back and be totally relaxed. Don't pay admission. Don't leave your house. Don't have to be on your feet walking around all day. It's all that. That is the museum coming to you right there in your living room. Or wherever. Okay, let's get to our yellow diamond. Let's talk about the yellow diamond. We're waiting. Here's the yellow diamond. That's just fun to see, right? That's just a breathtaking beauty of ruby. That's what that is. Let's talk yellow diamond though, because we know how few and far between we have yellow diamonds on this show at this point. And they'll continue to be here, but they're going to be a different price. So let's come in, and boy, it doesn't take much zoom in here from that last one. You saw how big that last ring is. This one's got its own size to be proud of, and yet it's going to be item number 582, and that is our 101 yellow diamond VS cushion cut in the center. And it's a cushion cut yellow. It's the square cushion cut, of course, you can see that. And it also has 21 points of yellow diamonds right beside it, and then another carat 17 of white diamonds around that. So that's a lot to take in, but there's a carat 38 in diamond weight. There's 239 overall diamond weight, and what we're going to do is make it a really, 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 well, you know what we do. We make it really affordable. That's how we've got to do it. Just keep in mind, this is based on, if this looks really familiar to you, this is actually the design that is based on the first one we ever had. Do you remember this? It was $6,500. It was the first time, it was about 5 years ago, it was the first time we ever had a yellow diamond. Believe it or not, there was a time, and it was a good couple years of TVON's existence, the first couple, where we did not have any fancy colors of diamonds. There were no pinks, no fawns, no anything, no blues, no chameleons, no nothing. The yellow was the first one. It was actually brought out in this mounting. It was a yellow diamond in this mounting, except it had all white diamonds around it. It was so popular, we actually brought it back fairly recently and did something special. Now, this is an upgrade because, of course, that initial halo first are bright yellows to go with the center yellow. So what's happening then, traditional white diamonds. Outer halo down the sides of the ring, that's where you get all this diamond weight, and it's $239 in total. $99.99 price tag, not bad at all. Here's what we're going to do instead. I'm going to do something wild here. I know it's the last hour of a weeknight. It's been a really, really interesting couple of hours full of some of our best values. If you've seen it, you know. Here's what I'm going to do to keep the party going. We're going to start at nothing. 0. We have 45 minutes. It might be the last piece we see because we're starting at 0. It's got a $99.99 should be price tag today. I'm starting at nothing. Power bids are welcome, and it's $100 increments, but no, there is no reserve. So if you're thinking, yeah, but it's like those other auctions online where if I don't bid, what? If the bid doesn't get up to $7,500, I'm not getting it. No reserve. Whatever it goes for, it goes for. We are doing this live. This is not happening tomorrow, the next day, the next day. This isn't a week-long auction. It's not 9 days of auction. It is going to wrap up, and I kid, semi-kid, about 45 minutes. We'll see. It's just a matter, well, I'll tell you this. We have no bidders so far, so maybe it won't take 45 minutes. Maybe we will have no bidders. I don't know, but I think it's worth $100 because considering it's a $10,000 TVON ring, it's certainly a deal at $100. So let me have you look at the ring. Are we all, did I just stun everybody? Are we just stunned into submission here? Because I have no bidders on this one. And we have $0 and $100 increments and no reserve. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. My auctions have failed me miserably. And I get that, that's my fault. I put them up for silly, I started the first hour auction at nothing, and then I started that last Tanzanite auction at 4. Haven't made a lot of progress here. So here we go. Do we have 100? $500, take a look. $500, a power bid to start, I like it. Who do you have there, Tim, at $500? Who? Donnie? Donnie? Got it. And how much? 600, we have 2 bidders. 800, 3 bidders. 15, 4 bidders. $1,500. I like it too. 16. Take it all in. Take it all. I got to try it on. I haven't done that yet. Let's try it on. And we're at 16. And we have, where's everyone going? If that sells at $1,600, I don't know what to do. I would say I'd retire tonight, but I think I might have to anyways after these auctions. How much? It was 700? We can't go backwards. 17. Okay, 7 is different from 17. You got me a little trick there. I felt like we can't go backwards. I'm already going backwards, if you know what I mean. Yeah. 1,800 we have. Hold on, before I try this on, I realize I haven't even tried it on yet, so you're probably waiting to bid till I actually try it on because you're probably thinking it is a microscopic little speck of a ring. We just got 19. I'm going to tell you, we have only 2 bidders right now. 2 bidders. Oh, I liked that though, Tony. I liked 18,900 much better. That's where it should be. Do you realize that this is not wholesale? This is not retail. This isn't some, if it was, it would say retail or wholesale. This is our TVON price. It's supposed to be 10 grand. We're at 1,900 with only a couple of bidders right now. Late night Wednesday auctions. It's not that late. You know, you'd think this was like 5 in the morning here. This is not. 1,900. This is a reason to lose a little sleep because there are values being given away here tonight on this show and every night really. But take a look at this. 19, let's see if we've made any progress while I try it on. We have two, how much? 2,000, right? That's so cute. Tim was just like, well, I didn't want to see 2 because I didn't want you to think it was 200. So 2,000 we got 2,000 over here. Tim's bidder has 2,000. That's cute. All right, so 2,000 we do have, and oh, it's getting real slim on these bids. Oh, come on. Here we go again. We got 2 bidders, and looks like we may be down to 1. That before I even have it on the hand, and we're down to 1 bidder. That is not good. Well, I don't know what it is, guys, but I'm going to have to rename this network. I'm going to rename it because you know why? Every time I'm up here with you on Monday and Wednesday and Thursday and Saturday morning and Sunday morning, is it not the truth that every time I come up here and do another show, I have a new record-setting price tag on a piece of jewelry? Something we've never seen, never done, never had. I don't know why we keep going backwards, but we're going backwards, and I get it. I started at nothing. This is not a nothing ring. Let's look at this in the totality of what yellow diamonds go for. Let's look at it in respect of what you know to be true and well about 1 carat all by themselves, what a 1 carat white diamond goes for. I know you're thinking, that's 100 times more rare, Lolo. It is. It's 100 times more rare than a white diamond, and my cheapest white diamond that is 1 carat here is 6 grand. So why are we looking at this one here for $2,000 with only 1 bidder? Sorry, something is flying in front of me, and it still is. 2,000. We have 21 is what we're looking for. Power bids are welcome. We have a couple of new bidders that have just come in. I'm not done. That whole thing about, I was kind of half joking about spending the rest of the show on this auction. I may have to spend the rest of this show on this auction, the way we're moving here. I think that we have such a smart, savvy, you guys are smart. You're savvy. You're shoppers, you know it. I know you watch every single one of the shows out there. Like, I'm always amazed because I know you guys know what's going on. You guys keep me updated. People ask me all the time, do you watch all the other networks? I do not have that kind of time. I do not. And to be honest with you, I used to when I started in the business, and I just can't do it anymore. But you guys help me because you guys do. And between all of our viewers and all of you that reach out on a daily basis, you keep me well updated with what everyone's doing. And I got to tell you, why did I even bring this up? There is nowhere in this world that you would ever find this deal. And we're showing and offering and selling only natural stones. This is not treated, heat treated, irradiated, nothing, nothing. And you know that even here today, this is the best value we've ever had. We're only at 21. Did I hear 21? Yeah. I did, okay. 21 we have. So it's just slow as molasses back and forth here. It's like a little slow motion tennis. But we have 2 bidders going back and forth. You have 22. The fact you just did this, though, means a lot more to me than 22 because you just did fight on victory, which is what we do at USC. So thank you. I like that, Will. You did that for me. So I'll take that as victory. Someone is going to be very victorious here, and it ain't me. So somebody's going to win the value of a lifetime. We're at $2,200 only. You know, I know, we all know. We've never sold a yellow diamond at this price. I'm going backwards every time I put a piece of jewelry up on the air anymore. And that's just because it's the season. Been doing this long enough, most networks take off. They take off the summer. We have 2,300. They take it off. They stop broadcasting. They come back in the fall. They say, see you in October. We're not doing that. We plow right on through. But because there is less viewership, that's why pieces and things like this are happening. Take a look. I'll tell you what, guys. We're going to, do we have anybody at 24? Will, do you want to go? You could do this and then this, and I'll know it's 24. We have 24. 24. We have $2,400, and you know what I'm going to do? There are only 2 bidders right now. You're welcome to come on in. If you haven't bid, you don't need to be an existing bidder to come back on in. Let's give it a final 2 minutes. Oh, wait, 2 minutes? Shall we do it? 22 minutes? Okay, that's all we have. No, just 2 minutes. 2 minutes, all I can do. It's all I can afford because I'm losing money on the ring, can't lose money on the airtime at the same time. You know what I'm saying? It's too much money lost. So here we go. It's our final call. If we have questions, get them in. I'm going to try it on again. Look at everything that's happening here. This obviously should not be a record setter and by the way, $6,500 the first time we ever bought it 5 years ago, but that was only with white diamonds. The yellow diamond was in the center, but it was only with the white diamonds around it. This is an upgrade to that. 5 years ago, that ring with only yellow and white sold for $6,500. And we thought, this is exciting. We're finally bringing, yellow diamonds, and they're natural and they're fabulous, and look at that value. Now we're at 24. So many years later, when the Argonne mine is shut down, yellow diamonds are on the rise every day. It doesn't make sense. And I recommend it highly. You have my recommendation on this style and this design and this individual diamond. I could not give you a higher, truthful, authentic, genuine recommendation than this ring at this value. If it was $99.99, I'd say, take it or leave it. The fact it's at 24 and potentially 25 here, we're going to give it 2 minutes. It is if I could consign it to you, if I could just ship it to your house and say you see it, you wear it, and you tell me if you want to give me $2,400, then I would do it. I would do that. We can't do that, obviously. We have too many viewers and too little jewelry. But I would do that because I would be that confident that you would be ecstatic. You would be sending me gifts and love notes and thank yous and all of that. You'd be saying, come on, I'll take you out to dinner. I'm so happy with that value. This is that kind of deal. So let's give it a final 2 minutes, and then we're selling it. Whether it goes for 24, whether it goes, I don't know, we're looking for 25 or more. But when this is a value like this is, you take advantage of it. It's just the time. Life is so much about timing. Everything in life is about timing. It's all about timing. And sometimes luck and timing. But it's really, we make our own luck. I think it's really timing. And sometimes timing is really wrong, and sometimes it's really right. Let me tell you, this is your sign that you are watching at the right time. If you ever thought about owning a yellow diamond in your lifetime, it is happening right now. If I could pick up the phone and dial that phone number for you, I would, because it's just that strong a piece at that strong a value. Here it is on the hand one more time. Let me know, operators, if we have anybody thinking about it, because we only have 80 seconds until we sell it. Keep an eye on that clock, but mostly dial as fast as you can, because this is one you cannot miss out on. This is why you got to be with us live. Every single show, every single moment. I mean, we're not 24 hours a day. We're 3 hours a day, 5 times a week on TV, 6 times a week, 1 online show. So it's an investment to make to not miss out on shopping opportunities like this is. So here we go, $2,400. Does anyone want to go 25? We have just a few seconds left. 50 seconds now, counting down. I implore you to dial, even if you're kind of thinking about it, if you're kind of intrigued, if you're sort of into it, if you kind of like it. You will be blown away at this ring in person. You will be blown away. I think you're going to probably send me more money. You'll probably get it at home and say, you know what, I got to send that poor girl some more money for that ring, because that is just too good a value that I stole it for. It is a steal. It really is. We've got our final call coming out. It's 20 seconds left on the clock. Any questions? Anybody verifying? So we're looking for 25 or more to keep this thing going, just to keep it rolling. Any possibility of keeping the auction going for a few more minutes? Nope. All right. Do we have 25? Got it? Yes, no? Sold. Congratulations. That's gone. I'm going to flash one more ruby. Did you have a question, Jason? Oh, no. Oh, did I see your hand in there? Okay. Here we go on the ruby. Not the 348, but this time a 204 with really big yellow diamonds and really big white diamonds. And this one will also, well, this one's got to find its home. For sure. This is wow, item number is 9174. It's a 204. I wanted to bring this out just in case you were admiring the 348. Did you have a question, Will? Okay. So if you couldn't quite swing the 3 carat 48 we had a few minutes ago, totally get that. This has a couple upgrades. That other one did have a larger stone. This is still a large stone, but we've upgraded it with some really big individual diamonds that the other one did not have. You have yellow diamonds as well, not just the 2 pear shapes that are bigger on the sides, but also the yellow diamonds that surround that. And you see how it creates this illusion like it's a 3-stone style at first, and then it builds the really big diamonds around that. That's important. This is our 204 cushion cut Burma. It almost looks like a round because it's a true square cushion, right? So it's, like I say, it's a round with corners. And it also has 17 points of the, well, those are, first of all, 17's the round yellows and 36 are the pear shapes. Did you guys realize there's no white diamond weight on this bag anymore? No, leave it off though. No, it's on the graphics. It's okay. But I'm going to show you guys something. This has happened before, and I literally just had an on-air, on live TV pricing epiphany. I'm looking at it like, did I miss something? I had wondered why this price was vastly different than the last time I saw this ring, which was like 3 days ago. And I can remember pieces from 3 days ago. I'm going to show you something. This is very exciting. This is $14,999. Now, on the way out tonight, it got a discount. And I was wondering why. I just realized, one more thing, it's 18 karat gold. We've had it on the air before, so the graphics are built in. Tony brings up the item number and the graphics pop up when it's been on the air before. When it's not on the air, when it's brand new, he has to build the graphics, right? So that's all built in. This got recalculated for a slight discount today. I'm going to show this to you. You can't make this stuff up, guys. This is live TV. I'm going to show you the bag. And I'm going to show you there's something critical missing here because there's no mention of the white diamond weight on this bag. And that is a carat 20 because it's right there. It's a carat 20 among just a few white diamonds that are huge. I'm going to show this to you. This is legit. I didn't just print this out in my bag and then pop it on this bag. I'm just going to show you because there's literally no mention of white diamonds here. And that is why, one of the reasons why, when this got a discount tonight, it's not just the ring $15,000 discounted, it's got also a discount that also left out the carat 20 of really, really important round brilliant diamonds. You probably want to dial in on this one very quickly if you like it. So now I'm going to show this to you. Okay, so let's just show it to you here because this is the bag, 9174. You see it's 18 karat gold. It's a 204 cushion cut, 17 points in yellow. See, they put the accents here, the big pear shapes here, and then that's it. This is the bag. You can see it's also one only as is. Started at 29,000 plus, went to 15,000. There's no mention of the carat 20 in white diamonds because this bag was reprinted and repriced today at $14,999. I was wondering why that had been discounted. I now know why. I'm going to take it on a little ride here to Bargain Town. Take a look at it. We'll try it on. And that ruby is gorgeous. It's glowing. It's clean. It's all those things. It's also over 2 carats. Huh. Let's try it on. Oh, my. And how many diamonds do we have here? Just 10, right? 5 and 5 in the white diamonds. The carat 20 that's not included in the bag, which you just saw. There are 10 white diamonds total. That means I can do that math. A math major I was not. But they're 12 points each. Okay, they're going to try it on. I always say that's when I went to college and was trying to determine a major. I said, which major does not require any math courses whatsoever? They said journalism. I said, perfect. That's not really how it went down. It was just a perk. I did know I was going into journalism. It was just a perk. It was a perk. But there was no math. I haven't done math since I was an 18-year-old or 17-year-old in high school, however old you are in high school. But take a look at this. That's the ring. 12-point individual round brilliant VS white diamonds that are not included in the $14,999 price tag. And that should do it, but I'm going to take it a lot lower, and I feel like I've got full carte blanche here to really go crazy on this price tag. Yellow and white diamonds, all significant. I mean, look at it. What's more significant? Pick a piece, right? Is it the ruby? Is it the yellow diamonds? Is it the white diamonds? It's all important, and it's all in one together, and it's one unforgettable value because it's going less than even $10,000 tonight. It's going less than even, okay, this should never happen, but it's going less than even 9 and 8 and 7 and less than. This is why it's going to go. This is the freedom I have when you're missing a huge piece of the puzzle here and you don't have to factor it in and you're discounting to get it out the door. This is what happens. It's not even going to be $79.99 or $69.99. This is what we love to do. And I'll tell you, it's not every day that you get an error that is going to make that big a difference like this does and gives me the opportunity that it's giving me. It is going to be out of here right now. We're going to do it for, you know what, just blow it out. Make it $5,999. And that will go. It will. That is not a maybe or a could or maybe it will. Maybe, no, this is a for sure. $59.99 price tag on a stone that looks like that with yellow and white diamonds. Every diamond besides the accent yellows, all of the individual diamonds here are huge. And look at that 2 karat 04. They're all surrounding a 204 cushion. Tim, do you have a question? Okay. And then we have the 348, which has the cert and the white diamonds, if you want that one. Just to remind you, we had a couple pieces here from the first couple minutes I want to recap for you. And if you have any requests, we've been really light on requests tonight. If you have one, get them in. You are more than welcome to tell us what to show. We'll be happy to do it. Let me show you our most affordable pink diaspora of all time. Coming up, one of the rarest stones on the earth, and we've got one. Well, it's not in the earth any longer. We're not even mining it. There will be probably no return to that mine just because it's too dangerous an area, too dangerous a proposition here. So we're going to show you item number 552. I started the show with this, so if you missed it, if you weren't with me in the first 2 minutes, you may have missed this really special pink diaspora. It's item number 552. It's the 14 karat gold, white, yellow, or rose, karat 20 cushion cut, and 88 points in the diamonds. It also happens to be less than $1,000, which you would not see for that mounting by itself. So let me tell you something. One of the rare stones, for a long, long time when I first started debuting these, which was only a couple of months ago, we did not see one under $4,000. And then as time went on and we had more and more of you learning about the stone and seeing the stone, we had a lot of requests just to make them a little bit more affordable. I gotta tell you, it just didn't happen for the longest time because the stone is so rare. There's just not a lot of affordability. You can make a stone that is on this level of rarity. We're talking about one of the rarest stones really that you can get your hands on. The mining has completely stopped. It has ceased, it is over, it is done. And that was all of, we had 30 days, when I say we, I mean the gem mining community that was there at the time at the Afghan source, which is the only source for this pink diaspora. They literally had 30 days. It was 30 days. And then they determined it wasn't like a set. They didn't know going into it that it was only going to be 30 days. They just knew that things got so ridiculously violent and dangerous to be in that area and mining as rare a stone as this is. The decision was made after 30 days to just get out, vacate the area, stop the production, cordon it off. It was done. There's never been really in the history of mining, there'd never been such a short-lived mining production. And so in that time, you're talking about mining is not easy and mining is not fast and it's not a quick process. And so when you're talking about 30 days, it's obviously a rare stone. It didn't have a lot of yield to begin with. So it just means we're talking about just a couple of handful of stones. That's why they've been nowhere else that I've seen, or I don't know of any of you that have seen them anywhere else. So truly rare. Probably shouldn't be putting a price tag on them. It's why they generally were $4,000 and up from the start. This one's under $1,000 and it's not even $9.99. So if you've been longing to try this or you've wanted a piece of history, so to speak, because very doubtful that they will get any production or any mining or any access back into that region for any of the foreseeable future. So this is the time to get it. It's not even $9.99. Putting a better price tag on it for you. We're getting you the 88 points in diamonds, which alone could be, obviously, should be more money. It's not. We're going to make it $949 if you'd like it. It's a one only, lots of diamond weight. This is that highly pleochroic stone, which is probably why at home you're seeing a lot of the purples, the lavenders, and the blue colors. It's not just pink. That's part of it, but it's not just about pink. We call it pink diaspora. That's what the trade calls it. I just can't say enough about it. There's never been one price like this. So let's take a look at it on the hand again, and then we'll be seeing who's got it. I'm also going to recap a fairly large diamond. We had a big 70-point diamond here as well earlier in the show that you may have missed, so I will show that to you again as well. And that'll be 196 coming up, and that's 111-0196. Jason, let me know if you've got this pink diaspora for $949. What a great look that is. And that is, yes, change the gold if you'd like to. That is gone. Congratulations. Let's go to 111-0196 next, which I'll hold up again for you. It's a 70-point center. This is that fancy rhombus cut. And it also has 94 points in diamonds around it. We only have 20 minutes left in the show. So keep that in mind. Last minute for requests here. Good time to get those in. So here's the 70-point VS center with 94 points in the side, double halo. You can see it's done in two-tone gold. Does have to stay that way. And this one, well, for a carat 64 in diamonds, when one of those stones is nearly 3/4 of a carat, this is a value. Finished on the inside, even completely finished, so you don't even have to worry about cleaning the back of your diamonds ever because it's solid on the inside. Also to make it comfortable though, that's mission number one. And then of course to have that beautiful finishing, just another great advantage that you just don't need to worry about. I struggle with cleaning. I try to clean my ring every day, and I struggle with getting inside the diamonds to clean them. It's really difficult to do that without a lot of tools and whatnot. So and then it's tougher to dry it too when you do. So it's kind of nice that you don't need to worry. You just give it a nice little polish from the top and then you're done. And it's going to be, this is down from $69.99 and quite a look on the hand here as well. It's a larger ring. So I really want you to see the size and the scale of it before you make a decision here, because it is quite a significant size overall in this ring. We're going to size it for you. It's easy to size because it's a little larger right now, but you know what? It's a great look. You can see it's just a little bit of yellow gold. That's just that first halo and your setting for the center. The rest is the white gold. That'll be that way for the band around the back and also that outer halo. It's going to be $17.77 for a 70-point white diamond in a fancy cut and with the 94 points in diamonds in the double halo around it. So an extremely important value there for $17.77. That's why it was here early, but hey, it's still hanging out. Who got the pink diaspora, by the way? Hi, Michelle. Michelle calling from? Is it AZ? Awesome. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you so much. Thanks, Michelle. Enjoy that pink diaspora. Here is the 1777 diamond ring, carat 64 total weight, and a lot of gold on that ring. So that one should be gone. We do have a gorgeous imperial topaz in a bridge. A great big opal. Any requests? Still don't have any, so we're just going to keep on. I'll keep on showing you what I hope you like. We saw that ruby, both rubies, 3 carats plus and the 2 carat plus. Both still here. Okay, we've got one yellow sapphire. One more markdown, one yellow sapphire. We had a purple earlier. We were talking about how unique that is. Well, the yellows are also really tough to find because they kind of look like yellow diamonds. So you know what that means? The industry has taken the prices of yellow sapphires and escalated them. Let's see who's got the diamond ring. That's a lot of diamonds for $17.77. Yes, it's gone. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Here is what I was telling you about, the look of a canary yellow, but it's actually a sapphire instead of a diamond. It's also going to be a lot more affordable than a diamond of this size would be because it's over 3 carats. Item number here is 9347. It's our, ooh, this sounds lucky to me, just because I like numbers and I believe in their significance. And this is a 333 yellow sapphire. 3 threes. And it also has 68 points in VS diamonds all around it. It's in the yellow gold. It stays in the yellow gold. However, the yellow gold's on the outside mirror finished. The white gold's add a buffer. The white diamonds add a buffer. So I think you get a lot of two-tone look to this because, yes, your white diamonds are set in a bit of white rhodium. So that's really critical as well. And I will, if there's anything else I can recap from earlier, I'll do that, because obviously we have a lot of people that are, oh, I've got 2 more pieces that I'll recap from earlier. Because a lot of people joined us late tonight. I totally get that. So we'll recap a couple other items. This one is your first time seeing it though tonight. And it of course is a one only, one of a kind. And it's also going to be a huge reduction in price. We've never had this low. It's been $69.99 forever. This is an unheated yellow sapphire. So we talked about this earlier when we had a certified purple, how unusual that is. Well, add this to the mix. It's also unusual given that it's unheated. And yet it's very clean. So it's a beautiful color. It's very high clarity, and it has 68 points in diamonds. I mentioned this earlier. We had this mounting in a different stone the other day. I believe it was an opal. And it was talking about all the different setting style. You have a little pave on the side, some prongs set in the trio, some bead set diamonds for that halo. So it just has got to stay in the yellow gold. We're going to size it for you, but there's a brand new superstar, best of the best price tag. And it's going to be better than even, are you ready for this? It's not even $3,500. I say that because that's half off already. Oh, hi, Misty. Well, I'm sorry you missed it. Oh, goodness. See, that's why, again, stay with us. Don't miss out on things. These shows are live. Pieces go. Everything. Yeah. Thank you, Misty, though, for watching. And thank you. Thank you so much for your kind words. How about this? Instead of $35, $29.99. Forget about all that. I think we have only one sapphire in the inventory that is any larger than this one. This is an extremely, extremely large stone for sapphire. We talk about this with rubies. Remember, rubies and sapphires are part of the same umbrella family of corundums. So if it's, remember when we had the 3-carat ruby just a few minutes ago? It was $16,000. Ruby and sapphire, kind of one and the same. They're in that same corundum family. So when you do get rubies or sapphires in really big sizes like this, it makes a difference. You don't see a lot of 333s, even in the more typical color, which is blue. Blue is the most common color of sapphire, right? You don't see a lot of those either in a 3-carat plus size. This is. And it's 333, rare yellow, unheated, makes it a superstar of rarity because it's all natural. That all Mother Nature did. No help by us. No help, no heat. Most every sapphire you've ever seen or owned has heat. Just, it's the fact and the reality of the sapphire world. Same with the ruby world. This did not need it, so they left it alone. It makes it extra rare. And it's not $2,500 either. So here we go. Instead of $25 or $24.99, even better on a 333, and you got to see it on the hand. It's an incredible stone. Great center stone, beautiful mounting with a lot of diamond weight around it, but still keeping it so super classic here. And it's only one in the world. We'll make it $2,399, and then we'll do 2 more recaps. There are 2 more pieces I really want to show you before we run out of airtime here. And this is the yellow sapphire one more time up close for you so you can see what that's all about. $23.99. You saw when it's on, it's flashing and sparkling, a lot like a diamond would, but almost equal in the hardness too, because you've got sapphires in front of them. Remember, just below diamonds at a 9 on the Mohs scale. So they are plenty durable for your everyday wear and enjoyment. I have 2 more recaps. That's it. It's the only things I just got to recap these 2. I have the most dazzling opal, and we have a stunning star ruby. So here's our yellow sapphire, $23.99. I know sapphires are always a struggle for us because we just see so few. It's a very well-known stone, but we just don't see a lot of them. And I'm going to tell you why. We just don't have a lot of stones that are up to our standards that fit in the line with everything else we do. Most sapphires that are out there that people have access to are pretty similar, pretty pedestrian in their quality. We really insist upon having that higher end quality. So a lot of sapphires are just not up to snuff. This sapphire was, but then comes along with a big price tag like $69.99. That's why you wait. It's been here years to get it discounted to $23.99. That's why somebody needs to own it. Now I've got to show you this opal. Up close and personal. Also may have missed it earlier. I only do recaps if I feel really strongly about the piece and the value. Otherwise, I figure you're here, you saw it, and you're over it, right? But there are pieces where I'm convinced, no, you must have missed it, because that's what happens sometimes, right? It's a 3-hour show. That's a long time to be here and shop. So here's what we're going to do on 20808. It is that 106 Lightning Ridge Australian black opal. It's stunning. It has that blue base, but it's got every color. Anybody feeling like water lilies, Monet Museum, right? Are we feeling that? Like your own little miniature canvas you take with you on your hand and wear? That actually, I'm not here to throw any shade to great artwork that's historically significant, but as cool as it is that we have masterpieces done by artists who are well known that are on displays in museums for us to walk by and look at when we visit the big museums, there is something to be said for a little piece of that from Mother Nature, something that's water-based, believe it or not, created in the depths of the earth by Mother Nature, and then faceted and polished, in this case cabochon cut, and polished on the surface to be that little portable piece of the museum you take with you. But it's museum that was made in the depths of the earth. I think that's really cool, and I think so often we get so set up in the what and the rarity and the what's the new stone, and that we forget that all natural stones from the earth are really special. And it's not easy. It's not easy to, well, Mother Nature creates them, and it's not easy to get the perfect stone with the great faceting. There's a lot of work that goes into that, and I never ever want to lose sight of the fact that every day, because I'll be the first one to admit I'm probably the most jaded of all, because I'm up here all the time working with this rarity, but it is pretty cool when you think about how these stones come to be, their chemical makeup, that kind of unique factor of every stone that comes from the earth had that unique circumstance surrounding it that allowed Mother Nature to have the right elements with the right different trace elements to create beautiful gems that then really brave men and women bring up from the earth, and then somebody who's really artistic facets it and polishes it. And then we've got other artists who create great jewelry around them. Think about that. I mean, think about it. And I'm up here selling it like it's, you know, like it's basic, like it's lab grown, made in a mass produced, and it's not. And that's what's so cool about everything that we bring you, is that really when you go back to it, how these are created in the earth is really special. And when we get phenomenal play of color stones like opals are, and one that is this good where it has every color of the rainbow, and it's just all happens to kind of look like a masterpiece on canvas, I think that's really cool. And with all that said, this designer mounting with the Wonder Ring element to it and this floating stone, when I say floating, you can see it's well set on top of this basket in those prongs, all these great colors. I'll flip it around, we'll see it the other direction. All of that, and it's under $1,000. And that is kind of the silly part about what we do, is that I'm showing it just the other direction here so that you can see on camera here how it looks with all these other patterns. But that's the coolest thing, is that all that I just said, and then all that metal, that precious metal and the diamonds that are added, and we're up here selling it for less than a decent leather handbag sells for in today's world that are completely mass produced. This is not even $9.99. This is not going to be $9.50. That ring is $949 for this beautiful Lightning Ridge Australian black opal. That is a value. Now we're going to see it on, because obviously you want to see how that looks, because it's obviously a little different. This is not the typical band. Usually a band goes right down the middle of a stone, right? This is where the stone is floating beneath it or floating above it, depending on how you put it on. And you've still got that top-notch opal. $949, it's got to go. It's got to go. Simple as that. It's just too beautiful to be here. And if you want it just for the collectability of that stone, I say go for it, because at $949, certainly worth it for the stone alone. There's a really good angle to see all those colors right there, and we're even changing the gold color if you want us to. So we can do that in yellow if you prefer, or rose. Then I've got my star ruby. I've been waiting on the star ruby to come out one last time. We have 8 minutes left in the show, so if there's anything you want to see before we go, it's time to tell us. Give us a call and tell us what you need to see. Popped up on there on the screen one more time. And here we go. Got a beautiful, beautiful piece coming up. This is a star ruby. Item number is 647. Take a look at this. That opal is still here. Okay, now this will not be, because this is the star ruby and a gorgeous designer mounting that's very floral. But if you look at the outside edge, I'm a sucker for design. Somebody who spends a lot of time designing. I love when you see detail like this come to life in pristine gold, because you actually look at the outside edges here, and it's easy to look at and go, oh yeah, that's like a flower ring, but you look at the details, it's almost ribbon-like. It almost looks like 4 different hearts in a way with leaves inside, open work, negative space, that little bit of turn where it looks like one side is done in diamonds and the other side is done in gold, and you see that twist and wrap around. All around a carat 33 star ruby, which is an asterism, naturally occurring phenomena, 30 points in white diamonds. Change the, nope, this one's the one that's only in yellow gold. So that's the big catch. So you've got to keep it in the yellow, but let me give you a hint. Usually rubies are in yellow gold. It's the highly recommended combination with rubies, star, faceted, or otherwise. And this one is going to be also $949 for a star, not sapphire, but a star ruby. Ultra rare. It is rarer to get the chromium rich that makes it red. If it were pink, it'd be a pink star sapphire. If it was blue, or even there are black star sapphires, which are a lot less expensive than the blues, but the red rubies, that's the most expensive of all. And so you've got it for $949. You're getting rare as can be still. Hey, this would be a fun way to do a July birthstone, but not your typical ruby. It would still qualify. July is coming up. We're really close to June. Next month after that, July. So think about it as an unorthodox way to get a July ruby for a July birthstone. My mom would like that. She has ruby. She doesn't have a star ruby. Maybe that's what she needs. It's her birthstone. All right, $949. Do you have this one? Let me know. Let me know. Coming up, we're going to show it one more time up close. Verifying on that star ruby, and one ultra perfect defined six-legged means all natural star. If they have 5 legs, beware, it's probably man-made. If it's 6 legs, you count them there, that's the natural material. That's how you tell. Any questions on anything before we go? Anybody want to have a little recap request? We still have the 312 diamond inside-out hoops, 1-inch style. They were down to just $27.77. We also still have that opal, that floating pear-shaped opal. We have this star ruby, unless Sean's getting it, but it looks like he's on something else. Next up. Don't forget, we're back tomorrow. Maybe. After these values today, I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, that's here if you'd like it. I'm going to go ahead and show you one more thing before we go. If you have any questions or requests from what you've seen for the past nearly 3 hours, let us know. We'll be here for a couple minutes after we go off the air. The phone number stays the same, so you can call us after the show goes off. We'll still be here, and we'll help you out with anything you need to see. I'm going to show one gorgeous aquamarine as our finale, unless there's anything else you'd like to see before we go. We are back tomorrow to do it again tomorrow night, 7 o'clock Pacific time, 9 Central, 10 Eastern. Don't miss it, okay? That's all I'm going to say for now. Don't miss it, okay? Tomorrow, Thursday, be here. Be here, like already, I can't believe how many messages I've been getting tonight about people missing out on things from tonight. They've missed out on things tonight, and they're watching tonight. So just gotta be with us tomorrow. Take a look, though, one more time at the star ruby. I'll put up this big aqua we have coming up that's in a bridge style. We have not seen a bridge tonight. It's about time we did. Here's the 489 Sierra Santa Maria, almost a round. Slight cushion cut form here. 846 is the ad number, and that'll be our 489 Aquamarine. And look at those diamonds dazzle right through it. They are running 3 rows, side to side, under the stone, and being that it's aqua, listen, it's got a very saturated color, but you still see those diamonds running right through it. I cannot get enough of that perspective. How an aqua that looks good suddenly looks like supernatural, right? Ooh, pretty color. Oh, what's happening? Oh, beautiful bright blues. What's going on there? Diamonds that look like they're inside the stone, and that diamond weight is 86 points. Let's go ahead and blow it out right now. End of the show special, see who's out there. And then we're going to sign off and see you tomorrow. It's a date. We'll see you tomorrow at 7 o'clock Pacific time. Can't wait. This is our 489, 86 points in diamonds. Let's blow it out right now. A $5,999 piece. I'm going to do a giveaway. I've been doing it all night. I have a hint for you. I'll be doing it tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday and Monday as well. Here's what we'll do on this one. $2,399 only. And you know what? That price is so good, I'll get something else ready to show you, because that may be gone before we even see the finale of the show, because that's how well priced that is. And let me try it on. $23.99 for a $489. It is the most rounded cushion I've seen. Which one? Black opal's gone. Thank you. The pear-shaped. Yes. Enjoy it. That pear-shaped opal just found its home. Congrats there. And then we have the Star Ruby is here. This aqua, for the moment, is here. Let me try it on for you. Oh, this is such a pretty stone. It looks like a blue diamond. Oh, wouldn't that be nice to have a 5-carat blue diamond? Yeah, most of us will probably not get there, but that is the look up, but in a really, really rare Sierra Santa Maria aqua. We have a final minute 40 left in the show. So anything you'd like to see, check on availability. There's not a lot left now at this point because we've recapped the pieces that were, but always worth checking. You never know if we still have maybe some of those diamond hoops you wanted. This aqua needs to go. The Star Ruby at the moment is still here, but we are verifying. So final now, 80 seconds left. We will rendezvous tomorrow. I hope to see you all back here tomorrow, and we're going to have a party. Thursday's pretty much when the weekend starts, right? So we will get the big holiday weekend kicked off, and I can't wait. So that's going to be a lot of fun tomorrow. $23.99 on this one. I'll flash that Star Ruby. Hey, there's also the 204 faceted ruby. That was the one that did not account for the carat 20 and the white diamonds, those big 12 pointers in white diamonds. They weren't even factored in, and that's only $59.99. If you'd like that ruby, that's 204 plus the yellows. And the white, we do have that Star Ruby still here if you'd like that one. And anything else you want to check on, this is the time to do it, or call right now. We'll be staying after the show as we do. The phone lines stay open for a few minutes so we can continue to help you out with anything you have questions on. And here is that Star Ruby one more time. There it is, $949 for that Star True Ruby. That's not a sapphire, that's a ruby. So grab that while it's here at under $950 in yellow gold. Thanks again for being with us tonight. We really appreciate you joining us on this Wednesday, watching and shopping, and a couple of requests. We really appreciate you with us every single time you're here. Thank you so much, and thanks again for watching, and congratulations if you picked something up tonight. You did really, really well, and we'll see you tomorrow to do it again at 7 o'clock. I'm Lauren Blair. Have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow.